Witam serdecznie. A więc zaczynamy naszego live'a z Garrettem, w którym będziecie mogli zadawać mu jakie tylko pytania chcecie. I za chwilę wam wytłumaczę na szybko, jak dokładnie ten live będzie działał. Otóż myślałem przez długi czas, jak go zrobić. O, chwila, dźwięk słyszę od siebie. Myślałem przez długi czas, jak go zrobić, żeby nikt nie czuł się wykluczony z niego, że tak powiem, żeby każdy mógł zadawać pytania niezależnie od tego, czy umiecie biegle mówić po angielsku, czy nie. Więc zasadniczo co robimy? Jeśli chcecie odpowiedź po angielsku, to zadajecie pytanie po angielsku, wtedy Garrett ma tam swojego laptopa, może je przeczytać i bez problemu odpowie wam po angielsku. Natomiast jeśli nie znacie angielskiego biegle, możecie napisać pytanie po polsku, ja je Garrettowi przetłumaczę, Garrett odpowie i ja również tę odpowiedź wam przetłumaczę. Ale jeśli to możliwe, to starajmy się wszystko robić po angielsku, żeby Garrett mógł nas zrozumieć. Okay, so hello Garrett. Hello to our live, and let's start asking questions. Let's see what you have there.
Oh, cool.
I think there was a first question there that before we even started live. Yeah, you can go scroll and see what you have there. Oh yeah, the question was, what's your favorite Polish food?
Yeah. Sauerkraut Polish? I don't know. What's some Polish foods?
Well, you tried some in Chicago.
Yeah, I remember like pot stickers or something. And then there was like this good drink.
Kompot.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
That's not really a food, but I like
kompot.
that.
Yeah, so kompot. And you tried also a cabbage soup.
Yeah, that was decent.
Cabbage soup, and from what I remember also some pierogi. Those, I don't remember what, they were with cheese, I think. The Polish dumplings with cheese.
Yeah,
remember?
those were good.
Yeah. So which one was your favorite? Just kompot?
Yeah, kompot. I wouldn't mind just having a jar of that lying around.
Oh, my grandma has so many jars of kompot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. She makes them. Okay, let's go to the next questions.
Okay. I see Polish food again.
Okay, there's a long one. Hi guys, Garrett, new haircut.
Oh. Yeah.
He's just bald. Do you plan to visit Poland? If yes, which city, region? And what's your favorite part of shooting? Or just shooting, like movies in general. There's a lot of questions, yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe you enjoy better post-production. Okay, so let's start with, where do you want to go to Poland?
Your town sounds cool.
Yes.
With the apples and all that.
Oh yeah, Grujec.
And then
My
Warsaw,
little Polish town,
right?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely got to go see that. Let's see, which city, region? I don't know the regions of Poland. Do you guys have states, or is it just like...
It's almost like states. I think they're called voivodeships or something like that. I don't know how to...
Voivodeships?
Yeah, I don't know the English name of it.
Okay.
I saw it somewhere. But yeah, it's basically like regions or counties, I
Which
guess.
one do you live in?
I live in Mazowsze. And it's the same one with Warsaw, like we're connected with Warsaw and the capital
Well,
city.
in that one. I want to go
to
to that one.
Garrett is planning to come to Poland, probably, next year. Garrett and Radu. I don't know if it will work out, but we're trying to do it. And I'll definitely go travel with them around Poland. We'll go to many cities.
Absolutely.
We'll go to Gdańsk, Warsaw, Krakow, everywhere.
What's your favorite part of shooting? Or maybe you...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I honestly love directing because it's like the one job that really fills me with energy when I'm on set. Like, when I'm actually directing a project, I will go the whole day and then realize at the end I haven't been eating or drinking anything and it hadn't been bothering me the whole day. So, like, that's what I love. But yeah, post-production is good too, but it's a lot more work on your own if you don't have, like, other people who are there with you. So, I like the collaborative feel of it.
Okay. Someone asked if you have a girlfriend.
No, I do not. But hey, I'm always looking.
Ah, there we go. Okay, someone is asking in Polish, jak się poznaliście? So, how did we meet, basically?
Oh, well, when I first met Peter, I thought he was a dick. Because we were just all new to the class, and then there's this white kid with dreadlocks who was very quiet at first, but then when we actually started being friends was in cinematography class, because we were using this really old camera and we were learning what is that thing called that I have the picture of you that I took through it. It was just like the extending like box thing.
Yeah, it was just like a mat box for the camera, I guess, or whatever it was.
But it was like leather and like
and
really
you took
old
a photo
school.
of me and
that's how we kind of started
talking.
Put it
on Instagram or something like that.
Yeah, and you were like, hey, can I get that picture? I was like, yeah. And then we were friends.
Okay, I'm gonna translate it since the comment was in Polish. Więc zasadniczo spotkaliśmy się, Garrett na początku myślał, że jestem jakimś, nie chcę tłumaczyć dosłownie, powiedział dick, czyli fiutem, ale...
Got that part,
yeah,
right?
dick,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't want to translate it exactly, but well, okay, never mind. Dlatego, że niezbyt się odzywałem w klasie, zresztą miałem dready, dziwnie wyglądałem, ale zrobił mi fotkę, jak mieliśmy lekcję z kamerami przez jakby obiektyw kamery. I bardzo mi się spodobała, więc go poprosiłem o tę fotkę, żeby wrzucić na Instagrama i tak się poznaliśmy w klasie.
Jimmy wants to know if we're a couple.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
I have a
Jimmy.
girlfriend in Poland.
Yeah, we're friends. We're a couple of friends.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's a lot of questions coming.
Yeah, I'm surprised, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you know any Polish food?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
We already said.
As Native
What?
I don't know how to
What
answer
did you
that
find
one.
What
As a
is it?
Native American, what places would you recommend to visit for the first time in the
Oh,
U.S.?
I think by saying
Like they're
native, they
saying.
mean like a actually person
Right,
who's
okay.
from. Like native actually, I'll explain. Native zazwyczaj brzmi po polsku, znaczy po angielsku native to jest osoba, Indianin mieszkający, którzy, ludzie pochodzenia jakby stąd, którzy, Amerykanie są przyjezdni, nie umiem tego
I guess it's
wymienić.
true though. I'm a Native American.
Yeah,
I mean, I was born here.
You were born here, but yeah, it doesn't translate.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
you can avoid Indiana, and like most of the states, you don't really need to see. They're all like mostly farmland and shit. But the big cities are fun. Chicago's awesome. I've never been to New York, but I've heard it's awesome. And LA is my favorite city, so I definitely would recommend LA. Come see where the stars live.
Someone asked.
Do you eat kids?
I was looking at the same
Really?
question.
Do I eat kids? What? Oh yes, but it's only Polish children, so they're a rare commodity. But when I can get my hands on one, I do like kielbasa. That's something my mom used to make because I actually have roots to Czechoslovakia when that was a country. So we did eat kielbasa a lot growing up. Let's see. What Polish words do you know? I don't remember them well, but I learn them occasionally. Cześć.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That works.
That's about it, though.
Yeah, also when we were on Route 66, we learned the two words.
Pravo
Yes.
was one.
Yes.
And levo?
Yes, there we
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Well, that's just left and right.
Yeah,
right?
it's just left and right. But because I was not, no. Yeah, I was navigating and I had my navigation that was in Polish and it kept saying prawo, levo. So, yeah.
How old am I? I'm the ripe old age of 21. I know, I'm
Yeah.
ancient.
We're the same age.
Favorite porn star?
Oh.
Cuba. You dog, you. I guess let's go with Autumn Riley, but but that's the only one I ever knew, I guess, because I don't. Moving on.
Yes.
Who's this guy? Gregor Florida.
Oh. What do you think about memes? I have no idea who Grzegorz Florida is.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't think about
Maybe
memes
explain
much.
it.
Do you like mephedron? Do you know what that is?
It's some kind of drug.
Oh.
I guess
Sure.
I guess it's popular in Poland. Okay, there's a long Polish
Mephedron.
question. I'll
Yeah,
try
go
to
ahead.
read this one. Czy mieliście do czynienia z osobami o nietuzinkowym wyglądzie u was na studiach aktorstwo lub ogólnie u was w szkole i czy uważacie, że takie osoby mają możliwość przebicia się w show biznesie? Okay, so basically she's asking if in our school on the acting program we ever met like weird looking people or just like bad looking people, and do we think they have any chance in show business because they're weird looking?
Okay, I guess like, because I wouldn't want to judge anyone on appearance, but I did know there was a guy in the acting program who was like almost 8 feet tall. Do you ever see him? He would like walk around our building sometimes.
Yeah, I saw him.
And I think you definitely have a chance. It's just you got to find your niche.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, somebody asked if I was from Czechoslovakia, like myself, or if I just have roots there. I just have roots there. When my family was from Czechoslovakia, it was like obviously it doesn't exist anymore. I think we're from the Czech Republic side.
Okay.
So
Cool. Yeah, in case if the Polish comment needs a Polish answer, I'll just translate
oh
it.
yeah, sorry.
Więc zasadniczo Garrett powiedział, że nie ma dużo dziwnie wyglądających ludzi, ale była jedna osoba, która była bardzo wysoka, jakieś ponad 2 metry, ale Garrett myśli, że wciąż taka osoba ma opcję znalezienia pracy w show biznesie, tylko musi znaleźć tą swoją niszę, musi znaleźć miejsce, w którym rzeczywiście potrzebują wysokiej osoby. Okay. Do you see anything interesting?
Someone asked if I've ever smoked weed. Yeah.
We live in California. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's like there's a store you can get it at on every corner.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There was a question about Pablo.
Oh, my pig. Garrett, better pig, Pablo, or dog?
Oh, what is better, pig, Pablo, or a dog?
Oh, definitely a pig, man. Like, not only can they break down fences, break into your house, get into the cupboards if they want. They make amazing guard animals. The hard part is once you let them out of their containment, you're not going to get them back in easily. So if you unleash the pig is unleashed.
And it's hard to catch them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Typically what we would do is we would get a bushel of apples, and we would make a trail. And then that would like...
Just follows the trail.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, an apple. Oh, an apple. He just keeps going. And then he's like, oh, fine, I guess I'll go back into my fenced area.
Yeah. Okay.
I did watch Queen's Gambit. Pretty good.
I watched one episode. Victoria
The first
made me
one?
do it, yeah.
Yeah, what'd you think?
No, it is good, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely have to continue it. It's really interesting. There's, you're having... I guess my questions are heavier, but yeah.
I've seen a few people ask about like favorite bands and music genre. I don't really follow like bands specifically. Most of what I have are like soundtracks from movies. So, in a weird way, that's basically like collecting mix tracks made by old white men, like a mixtape. But, but yeah, I don't know. I just like all genre of music as long as it sounds cool or interesting. And usually I collect them based on how they're used in films. Like I'll hear it and I'm like, oh, that's such a good song, and then I want to listen to it later.
Yeah.
But,
okay, we have a question in Polish, which is, what is our favorite memory from Route 66 trip? I read in Polish. Jakie jest wasze najlepsze wspomnienie z podróży Route 66?
ooh, God, there were so many fun things we did.
That's true.
I liked when we stuck our heads into that round thing. That was fun. It was like a UFO that the windows were broken
yeah,
to.
this whole place was very interesting.
Yeah. I think that was called Area 61.
It's 51. It was 51. Because Area... No,
it's
Area
called,
66.
Yeah, because it was like a play on Area
66.
51.
Yeah, it was play on Area 51.
That place was cool.
Yeah.
Kind of all fake, but but very fun to walk around
I loved
in.
all of the abandoned places.
Yeah,
that was really
definitely.
amazing.
I liked that one. It wasn't the most interesting thing in my video, but I liked when we found that gas station at night, like, and we got to walk around there, because that was just really creepy.
Yeah, yeah.
And that bird was mad at us.
Oh yeah, I'll translate it quickly. Więc Garretta ulubionym miejscem była Area 66, czyli to miejsce, gdzie podobno się rozbiło UFO, w którym wkładaliśmy głowy do tego zbiornika dziwnego i śpiewaliśmy. A moimi ulubionymi miejscami były oczywiście opuszczone miejsca, wciąż po urbexie jeszcze je uwielbiam, i też stacja benzynowa, którą w nocy zwiedzaliśmy, która była dosyć straszna. Alright, let's continue.
Okay. I see one. If you were to make a film together, what genre would it be? I assume that you mean like feature film.
Yeah.
What, I don't know, like what's a movie that like you would want to make? Like, cause like my style is more like specifically like genre movies, like sci-fi. Yeah, but
I'm guessing if we were gonna make a movie together, I would just be your DP. So
yeah.
I would just make your vision. So what you would like to make? I'm guessing
definitely some kind of sci-fi or. I guess it depends, like, because I like all genres of film, so I don't know what the feature film would be if I could make one.
Yeah, and I'm up to film whatever he comes up with. But yeah, I love sci-fis. I mean, sci-fis are great for cinematography. You can really play around with lighting.
Weird lighting and like just foreign concepts and stuff, and like, look at this weird alien.
Yes.
Let's go for it. Let's see. I see a few people have asked, what's your favorite movie you've recently watched?
Mm.
I just watched Asterix and Obelix. What's the title of it? Cleopatra.
Mission Cleopatra. Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
I've seen the Olympics one.
Yeah.
And I like that one too. But
Okay,
yeah.
I'm just gonna explain it in Polish to people about Asterix and Obelix and them not being like available in America, because I think most people don't know it.
Okay.
Więc zasadniczo pewnie dużo z was nie wie, że Asterix i Obelix nigdy nie były wypuszczone w Stanach. Dla nas to jest normalne, że to jest ogromna seria filmów, którą znamy, które myśleliśmy, że ona jest na całym świecie, ale mi nigdy nie przyszło do głowy, że nikt w Stanach w życiu nie widział Asterixa i Obelixa, ani komiksów, ani kreskówek, ani filmów live action. I dlatego właśnie Wiktorii udało się znaleźć jedyną angielską wersję gdzieś tam w Anglii, którą kupiła i wysłała nam tutaj, i udało mi się pokazać Garrettowi i kilku moim znajomym ze Stanów Asterixa, Obelixa i bardzo im się podobało. Yeah.
Let's see. Someone asked if I've ever seen Patrick Vega films. I'm
Oh.
not sure who that is.
Yeah, he's a Polish director. I don't think
Okay.
you would see them because they're all like specifically Polish, and
Okay.
I don't think they were ever released in America.
Okay. Well, on that, somebody also asked, do you know any Polish films? And someone else I saw earlier was like, what's your favorite Polish film that you know?
Okay.
I definitely like Sex Mission. That one's awesome.
Another amazing Polish film I showed him.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love the whole concept of it. I like how goofy it is. I like the part where they climb out and they're just in that like little set.
Mhm.
Like, I think that's all
Yeah.
great.
Oczywiście Garrett mówi o Sex Misji. To jest angielski tytuł, Sex Mission.
Yeah.
Just Polish
It has
title.
like Truman Show vibes, but also it's very
Uh-huh.
comedic as well. So yeah, I dig it. Ooh, somebody is writing the same one over and over again.
Oh,
What are they
yeah.
asking?
Please don't spam. And he's asking. It's actually a question just to me. How
wow.
much was the moving for me to LA? Like how much it all cost? I don't know. Nie jestem pewien, ile kosztowało wszystko, żeby się przeprowadzić do LA. Oczywiście dużym kosztem były studia, na które trzeba było wziąć kredyt i tak dalej. Oczywiście mi rodzice w tym pomagają. Patronite mi też dużo pomaga, ale no samo mieszkanie tutaj trzeba sobie liczyć na około $1000 miesięcznie za samo mieszkanie. To jest takie minimum, żeby zdobyć tu kawalerkę. No i dodatkowo trzeba sobie liczyć około $300 za jedzenie miesięcznie również. Jakieś $10 dziennie. Mniej więcej tyle to wychodzi. Także powiedziałbym, że tak bezpiecznie $1300-1500 to jest tyle potrzebuję, żeby przeżyć tutaj co miesiąc. Yeah, I just said it's like 1000 for like the cheapest place to live, and then like $10 a day for food, more or less.
Yeah.
That's how it goes here.
Of course. Someone asked if I recommend any games. Do you mean like video games? Because like I've
Probably.
been playing a lot of Civilization 5 recently, which is like a game where you build a civilization throughout time and fuck with everybody else. Right now I'm playing a version of that game where every single player is Genghis Khan. So we're all barbarians raging against one another. It's very fun. Alcohol or weed? Weed.
Let me see what else is there. I'm trying.
How much did Peter pay you for the interview? I'm working pro bono on this case.
I'm paying for his coffee.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and by the way, his payment is also getting viewers on his channel. There's a link in the description, so please go there and subscribe to his channel.
Oh, and to those who already followed me on Instagram, thank you. That's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna try to catch some Polish questions.
Okay.
Since you're looking at the English ones. But a lot of them are in English, so it's amazing that we can just keep going in English.
What's your favorite state in America, specifically for landscapes? I really liked New Mexico. I think that's a beautiful state.
Oh yeah.
There's huge rocks that there's stuff built into them. There's this massive cave there that I love that's got like dinosaurs in it for some reason. But then there's also just wide ranges of like open wheatgrass that's really beautiful. So, and we got some of our best shots of the bus there.
Yeah, that's true.
There, and then we turned up into Utah, but that's kind of the same as far as like landscape. I'm still curious what happened with your car. The last episode of Eastward 66 is coming. I'm just slow to edit it right now because I'm working so much.
Oh, and we'll find out what happened.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can also just watch your series.
True.
But maybe it's still in St. Louis. Who knows?
Oh, okay. So I think the same person that asked before in Polish about like looking weird or just like, you know, not being a normal looking person in acting program. She said that she wants to try to study in some film school in USA, and she has an asymmetric body, which means that one side is bigger than the other, and she's thinking if this is if she could try it. And yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely go for it.
Yeah.
Like, one of my favorite examples of that, it's not someone who like looks different per se, but like Steve Martin is a really famous comedian here, and he like had this interview that he did where he said like he's not a funny guy, he's just some old white dude, and like but he wanted to be an actor, so he just said he's gonna keep throwing stuff up against the wall until something sticks, and now he's like one of the most beloved comedians in like our film history.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't matter like where your talent lies or like what you look like. It's like just go for it and like lean into it because you might actually be perfect for a project you don't even know is out there yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna add in Polish.
Oh, yeah.
Since the question was in Polish. Nie chcę mi się tłumaczyć, ale Garrett generalnie powiedział, że jak najbardziej powinnaś spróbować, bo to nie zależy od tego, jak wyglądasz, tylko jak bardzo się będzie stała i czy masz rzeczywiście, czy nauczysz się i czy będziesz miała rzeczywiście talent aktorski. A ja chcę dodać tylko tyle, że znam osoby w naszej szkole, które są, jest jedna dziewczyna na programie aktorskim, która jest niepełnosprawna. Nie jestem dokładnie pewien, jaka jest jej niepełnosprawność, ale zdecydowanie ma widoczną z zewnątrz niepełnosprawność, ma trudności z chodzeniem i tak dalej i jest niesamowitą aktorką, wszyscy ją uwielbiają, wszyscy ją zatrudniają na ich filmach i niektórzy nawet piszą specjalnie scenariusze, do których ona będzie pasowała. Także jak najbardziej myślę, że masz szansę, a nawet jesteś wyjątkowa w pewnym sensie dzięki temu. Także jak najbardziej powinnaś spróbować. Okay, let's continue.
All right. I like one I saw earlier just said, do you know any other countries? I know, let's go Mexico, Canada, Polska, Germany, all the countries. Trinidad and Tobago, represent. Yeah, that's right. I know the island nations. Have you ever been to Tijuana? No, but I want to go. We're actually trying to plan a trip to go there. But
Yeah, I've been there. We might go there together. We have a friend who lives there, so yeah, we might go.
Someone says, nice hat. Where did you get it, Garrett? I got it from my dad. See. Can you speak any Polish words? Well, yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Cześć.
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 You have to do ch at the end.
Cześć.
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 Yes.
There we go. Wait, do you know what that is? What is
What?
a big black fichuera? That's not
Wait,
Polish,
wait,
is
wait.
it?
I haven't seen it on mine. Where is it?
I think.
It's on.
you
Oh,
like-
okay. No, that's a very bad comment.
What is that?
It's basically as if you like big black dicks.
No comment. Gee.
Yep.
Garrett, I've seen somebody keeps asking this one. Garrett, what do you value most in America? What do you mean? Because, like, do you mean, like, America as an ideal? Or just, like, what do I like that's in America? Because America's a massive country. We have a lot of stuff here. You got Taco
Yeah.
Bell. You've got freedom.
Yeah.
Those are two very good things.
Yeah. Please specify like your question. Does your pig live?
My pig does live. He
Good.
lives well. Yeah, potbelly pigs live about 30 years, so he'll be around for quite a bit longer.
How old is your pig?
I want to say he's around 12, 13 years old.
All right.
So, yeah, I'll be 40 before he's gone.
Yeah. Someone's asking how many viewers on your channel are from Poland.
Oh, I think it's like when it first started, it was like 98%, and then that has now gone down a little bit. It's now at like 78%.
Oh, good.
So
you're getting American viewers finally.
we're not American, but other European countries are starting to check me out, which is cool. But definitely, I love the Polish. You're my strong base. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I do not speak Polish, not fluently anyway. Have I ever been to NASA?
What?
Have I ever been to NASA?
Ah.
I've not been to the NASA Space Center, but I have met some of the people who work at NASA through his project.
Yes, Garrett helped me with an interview with a NASA scientist.
Someone just says create your own film studio.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Send me some money.
Which, by the way, this live has an option of super chat, so you can actually send money. But I don't think anyone will do it.
How long have you known Peter? What is it, like 2.5 years?
Oh yeah, it has to be.
That's weird
Maybe
to think
even
of that.
3.
Yeah, because it's just like when we started school together, so yeah, it's like close to 3 years.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are you working right now? I'm a very, very lucrative career as an Uber driver.
But they actually make good money on it.
I do, yeah.
I was surprised how much Uber driver can earn in California, actually.
Yeah, it's just like you put in the hours, you'll make the money.
Yeah.
But I do that for rent, and I'm also an intern at a place called PATRONEM Studios, which is the producer behind Men in Black and Cowboys and Aliens and those kind of films.
Yeah.
So I do stuff for him as well, but it doesn't pay rent.
Oh, someone actually paid us. Look
Hey!
at that, 5 zloty.
Dreams, you rock.
Amazing. Wow, it's my first super chat ever on YouTube.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
Here, this sweatshirt is already for a trip to Poland. What?
Oh.
This is a t-shirt with long sleeves.
I guess it has an airplane on it.
Oh, it does.
Always
yeah, I guess
tripping.
what I'm saying. Always tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why all of your t-shirts have "Life is Good" on it? Is it like
That's
one
the
company?
brand.
That's the
Yeah.
brand. It's just called "Life is Good."
I'm sponsored fully by Life. No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I do. Most of my wardrobe is Life is Good. I don't know why.
Great.
Let's see. Who is your favorite actor? I like Gene Wilder. I think he always had a really good presence on camera.
Who is he?
He's Willy Wonka. Most
Oh,
people
the
know him as
first
that.
one? Or
Yeah,
like-
the original Willy Wonka.
The original one.
But I know him better from like his work, like Blazing Saddles, The Producers. Like he's just every time he's in a movie, like he was just phenomenal.
Yeah. There's a Polish question. Wait, I lost it.
Someone says I have a beautiful voice. Thank you.
Well, basically, I lost it now, but I remember someone was asking if Americans think about Europe as one country.
I don't think we think of Europe as one country. I think it's kind of the other way. I think it's like we think of you guys as a whole bunch of little countries that like are friends or whatever. But you guys think of us as like just one country, but our states are actually really separate.
Yeah, it's very comparable, like between like Europe and countries in Europe and states in America.
Yeah,
They're
I just
very
think
different.
it's like our branding has always been more unified,
Yeah.
unity, all that shit.
But there is something with like how you guys say that, like, oh, I'm gonna go to Europe for vacation.
Oh, like, we just say it like it's all of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's just all of it. Like you're saying a continent. I'm going to this continent
Yeah.
for a
I'll
trip.
be in Africa for a while.
Yeah, like even yesterday, I remember agents said like, "Oh, when we went to Europe," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, but where? Where in Europe did you go to?"
Well, maybe I guess because
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. I don't think of Europe as one country.
Yeah.
But I guess I have also said that before. What job did you always want as a kid? The earliest thing I can remember, like, being like, that's what I want to do with my life, was I wanted to just be Walt Disney. And people thought that was weird, but that eventually evolved into entertainment and then film. So it was always headed in that direction.
Yeah. Sorry for some noises outside.
Landscaping.
Yeah, that's Hollywood. There was, there's one question. Someone basically wrote a Polish tongue twister. Are you up
Oh.
for the challenge?
Sure. I can't promise I'll be able to pronounce any
But
of the
that's
words.
it's a weird one. That's like a one that I even have a problem with saying.
Wait, where is it in here?
It's written by Frog, a guy named Frog.
So it'd be
It's a little higher, yeah.
frog.
Yeah, there it is.
Kroll, Karol, Kupil, Krual, Wej, Carolini, Karale, Koloru, Karalawego.
Yeah, basically this tongue twister is all about like R's and L's and how you distinguish them.
There wasn't
which
even that
actually-
many in there.
Which actually in English you don't have big problem with it. Like I would like let me try to read it. Król Karol kupił królowej Karolinie korale koloru koralowego.
Well, see, that's not what I
It's a-
said, though.
Well, it's just close. There is a harder one for like Americans to say, which is w Szczebrzeszynie nie chrząszcz brzmi w Trzcinie.
Not even gonna
Because
try
yeah,
it.
because you guys can, it's hard to do. Yeah.
As soon as you get into that, that's just not our language.
Yes.
Want to play Minecraft? Yeah, why not?
Mm.
Cool. I've never played that game, but
Oh, yeah, someone said that wasn't bad at all. Tongue twister.
well, thank you. Who are your favorite directors? I'm a big fan. Like, obviously, like the big directors, like everyone knows. Like Tarantino's a master of like dialogue and being like witty while also like really dark at the same time. But I'm struggling to think of his name, but I talk about him all the. He did Gremlins. He's one of my favorite directors because he also did Small Soldiers, Inner Space. Oh, what's his name?
It isn't Joe Dante, right?
Joe Dante,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Joe Dante is awesome. If you guys don't know his movies, like he was never like one of like the biggest directors, but like his movies are some of the best films of the 80s and early 90s as well. So definitely check him out.
Wait, there's a cool Polish question.
Do you like Dwayne Johnson movies? Someone asked if I like Dwayne Johnson movies. Sure, he's in about 50 films a year. I can't say I've seen them all, but odds are some of them are very good.
There's a Polish question. Jak osoby mówiące po angielsku od urodzenia postrzegają osoby, które mówią łamanym angielskim? Basically, he's asking how people who are native speakers in English see just people who are not, who are just like struggling to talk in English. Is it like weird for you, or is it funny to hear weird accents and you know the struggle?
Me personally, like, you know, I live in LA, so there's a lot of people with different accents and stuff,
That's
and they're at different levels of learning English. So it's just like, if they're not quite there yet, the only way to help them is to talk. So,
Yeah.
like, we had a friend named Jay who was from China,
Yeah.
and when we first met him, he couldn't speak that well, but now he's pretty good,
Yeah, we
I
just
think.
talked to him a lot.
Yeah, you just, the more you talk, the better you get. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, cool.
Yeah, let me translate it since it was in Polish.
Yeah.
Więc zasadniczo Gareth mówi, że nie jest to jakieś bardzo dziwne, żeby słyszeć osoby, które średnio mówią po angielsku, szczególnie, że mieszkamy w Los Angeles, gdzie tutaj jest pełno różnych akcentów, pełno różnych narodowości i nie każdy tu mówi dobrze po angielsku. Ludzie w sklepach, ludzie no wszędzie praktycznie mówią tym tak zwanym łamanym angielskim. Ale jeśli ktoś nie mówi idealnie, to jedyną osobą dla Amerykanina, jak mu pomóc, to jest po prostu więcej rozmawiać z taką osobą. I rzeczywiście, odkąd ja tutaj jestem i ludzie ze mną rozmawiają, to jest najlepszy sposób, żeby się nauczyć. Po prostu używać tego języka w kółko i w kółko. Alright, let's continue.
Someone wants to know if I own a weapon,
Ooh.
and if so, what kind. I am a proud owner of a golf club I found in a dumpster. I don't know what gauge it is, but it is well weighted, and I can swing it pretty well. So, and I keep that just because it's so hot in LA. I leave my windows open, and I don't know, irrational fear of like a robber just crawling in.
But how normal is it to actually own a gun in Indiana, for example? A lot
Indiana,
of people.
not really.
Okay.
I don't know about that. Like, it's mostly farmers, so it's like we don't need guns.
Okay.
It is more conservative though, so like the view on guns is more like if everyone has a gun, everyone's safe. But it's not. Everyone doesn't actually own one.
Mhm.
Weirdly enough, I had a teacher in high school that owned like legit like big old AK-47s and
Really?
shit, and he would tell me that him and his buddies would go out to the woods and just shoot trees down for fun.
Alright, it's a way to spend time.
I guess.
Yeah.
Kill a forest.
Polish or American girls?
I mean, I don't know too many Polish girls.
Maybe you should.
We'll answer that question after I get back from Poland.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Some weird sounds from outside. Someone singing.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh.
It's not even a question.
Yeah.
See. Someone wants to know about safety in LA.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
I can't say like I have much experience with this because I walk down the street. I'm not really someone that gets mugged. I'm not short. I'm not like scrawny, so most people don't like mess with me. But yeah, there is crime here. It kind of depends on where you live, though.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
North Hollywood is fine. Like I live in North Hollywood. Someone else asked like what region. Yeah, North Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely a lot of homeless people there, so like there's a good chance you might see some people being crazy.
Yeah.
But no, for the most part, I'm fine.
Yeah, in terms of Hollywood, like living here, I do hear a lot of like helicopters and people like in helicopters chasing people. Like once
That is crazy though. I've seen that.
Yeah, I remember one day there was a helicopter just flying around me for like an hour, and I heard like a guy from a helicopter, like a police guy, just like yelling at someone and saying like, "You're doing a lot of running, but you're not getting anywhere."
Come on, man, just stop.
Yes.
We're in a helicopter.
I know.
That's funny. See. Do you work on something bigger or more interesting than YouTube? Well, the stuff I do with Platinum Studios could lead to something bigger. Because what I do for him, I can't really go into details. I had to like sign an NDA and everything.
Oh really? You can
Yeah.
talk about it.
It doesn't mean I don't with my friends, but like
Yeah.
I can't like just discuss it on a live stream. But it's like he owns like thousands of comic books, like he owns the rights to them, and I'm in charge of like a certain number of them that like every week I get on a phone call with them and we talk about different ideas for like maybe this could be a TV show, maybe this could be a movie. And he wants to go out and start pitching this stuff in the next few months. So hopefully one of the ones I'm working on will get picked because that would be great.
Yes, then you would have some part in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Probably like writing staff or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, there's a couple questions. McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King has just got better prices.
Yeah, I'll go with Burger King.
That is like for a long time they did that like 10 nuggets for like $1.
Oh yeah, that was
Like
a great deal.
you just go get 40 nuggets for $4. I mean that's
Yeah.
how do you beat that?
Can you name 5 countries in Europe?
Germany,
Mm.
France.
Yes,
That's Europe. Yeah.
it is Europe.
Italy.
Mhm.
Wait, would you consider England Europe now, or because they're not part of the EU?
In terms of continent, there's still Europe.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Scotland, Ireland. That's 5.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Moldova? Is it Moldova or Moldovia?
Moldova, I think.
Moldovia. I like that little sliver of a country.
It's a weirdly specific.
Yeah.
Most Americans would never.
Hey man, that country, I'd love to go there. It it looks like a perfect place to go do urban exploration since the whole city's
Oh, yeah.
falling apart.
Sure.
If there's any Moldovians watching, I'm sorry. Your country's beautiful.
Oh, someone says, can you tell something with the narrator voice?
What is the narrator voice? Just
I
like
don't know. I
like a
guess
movie trailer voice or like that old man voice I did
maybe
in
they
my
remember
vlogs?
the one from my vlog in Indianapolis. Remember at the marketplace? You were, I think, doing Jim Henson or someone else.
Chris
No, Chris
Hansen.
Henson, yeah.
Jim Henson is the Muppets guy.
Yeah. The Chris Henson guy.
Take a seat. I'm Chris Hansen, and this is NBC.
Yeah, Garrett's a pretty good narrator.
That one, and then like if you're talking more like a movie trailer voice, you just gotta be like, in a world beyond imagination, one Polish kid has a YouTube channel that's about to reach 50K.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully it will.
We're within 5K now, right? With you.
What?
You're like at 45.
Yeah, no, yeah, 45K.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Fast approaching.
Yes, please subscribe if anyone is
Yes.
not subscribed yet.
Shut up, Hubson. What does that mean? Khalifa just says, shut up, Hubson.
Okay,
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay.
I thought you might know.
No,
All right.
Uh,
Why do Americans hate the metric system? I don't know who made the decision to not use the metric system at some point, but I think it's better.
what
Like,
metric system?
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know why we had to make it more complicated, but yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird. I remember there was a meme about that. Like, oh, I don't remember it now, but there was something about like Americans measuring in feet and oh yeah, like someone was like I think measuring something for a hat or something, like measuring a face or whatever, and like how Europeans measure it and just like a tape, and then
Yeah.
how Americans measure it and
It's a
someone putting a
foot.
foot on the face. Yes, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Someone is asking in Polish. Did we work with John Lechago since Blade the Iron Cross? That's a very... you know a lot about that.
I work with John Lechago a lot because he's the guy who brought me into work with Platinum. So I work with him. I call him like every week to talk about that stuff.
Since the question was in Polish, I'll translate it. Garrett mówi, że on tak, owszem, pracuje wciąż z Johnem Lechago i to John właśnie załatwił mu ten staż w Platinum Studios. Ja niestety nie pracowałem jeszcze na żadnym z jego filmów, bo jeszcze nie reżyserował żadnego filmu od czasów Blade'a. Oh, and by the way, I can show the DVD that you gave me.
Oh yeah.
It's in my backpack. Get it. You can answer some questions meanwhile.
Yeah. Do I speak any other languages? No. In high school, we had to take a second language class, and I took 2 semesters of Spanish. But the only thing I can still say in Spanish is "Puedo ir al baño," which just means "Where's the bathroom?"
Yes.
And I would.
It actually means what? It's can I go to the bathroom? I think.
Is it?
Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah,
where.
it's-
Oh, it
it's
is. No, it
going,
is.
yeah.
Can I? Because that's how you'd ask the
Puedo ir
teacher.
al baño,
Yeah. So anyway, because it's technically a question, we would do oral tests, and I could just say that and technically pass because it is a conversation to ask if you can go to the restroom.
Yes.
So I passed with C's.
Yeah. And by the way, so yeah, in terms of Blade, Garrett gave me the DVD of Blade. Oh, I can see it. The DVD of Blade: The Iron Cross, which is the movie we worked on with John Lechago. And yeah, I guess it just. I mean, it came out on DVD earlier, but yeah. Brooks sent it to us, and I have a puppet over there also.
Oh yeah, you have literally Blade up
Yeah,
there.
I literally have Blade here. That's the guy.
If you aren't familiar with the movie,
Yes.
this is a puppet who is imbued with the soul of a Holocaust survivor, or victim actually, who now takes revenge on Nazis.
Yeah. Basically, this guy kills Nazis. And yeah, and you guys you can watch my vlog from behind the scenes of this film on my channel.
Same. If you want to see how we built and blew up a model as well, I've got a video up on my channel for that.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of the British accent? Got nothing against it. Let's see. I think someone has been asking, do you like Marvel movies? Well, aren't there like 30-something of them now?
There's so
Like,
many.
I don't like all of them. I like Iron Man. I think that one's great.
Oh yeah. First ones, yeah.
Like a lot of the first movies for their franchises are good.
Yeah,
But-
the first movie of each superhero is usually pretty good.
I will say, though, I hated the first Thor movie because that one was just like...
Oh yeah, Thor Ragnarok is the best.
Yeah, Thor
That's
Ragnarok's
definitely-
great.
Yeah.
It's funny and
Like
it's
Waititi.
inventive. But like the first one was just
Yeah.
like, I go to, my planet, I go back to Earth, I go to my planet, I go back to Earth. I sacrifice myself without having learned a thing. I'm worthy. It was bad.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you listen to US Trap? I don't know what that is.
Trap music.
Is that? But what does
It
that
is-
mean?
It is some kind of a genre.
That
but,
just makes me think of like someone recording a bear trap and like that's what you're listening
No, it's
to.
not this kind of trap. I don't know what that is.
Uh,
You didn't even start your coffee.
what? Is it cold yet?
Yeah, it is cold.
Yeah. Watch me burn myself live.
Garrett only drinks cold coffee.
Ah, warm. It's good though. Let's see. What state do you think is the best to live in? Well, I've only lived in 2 states. So between Indiana and California, I would say if you want to live cheap, Indiana's way better because like for what I pay for my apartment here, I could probably get like a 1-floor house in Indiana.
Oh yeah.
But as far as just like being open and like getting to experience other parts of the world more and just like having more opportunities to collaborate with like filmmakers, I'm more all about California. which is why I saw someone ask earlier why I'm back. My plan was to stay in California and live here, but with the pandemic, like, plans change constantly. And, but now I'm here to stay. At least that's like my plan. That's why I'm working on my own. I pay my own rent. Yeah, so I'm here for the long haul. Let's see what else we got.
Someone is asking in Polish, do I miss Poland? Yes, I do. I do miss Poland, especially my girlfriend who is in Poland and is trying to go through the border to come here. What?
Is it true that African Americans get extra points on tests? White people do not change. The people from Asian get what? I don't know. Is that true? Do you guys have conspiracy theories about that? Someone else just says Florida, Texas. Sure. I bet that's a place.
Maybe it's
like which one's better?
Yeah.
How do you compare Florida to Texas?
Yeah, they're very different.
One's got Disney World.
So I guess Florida wins because of that.
Yeah, why not?
The same guy about he said yes on police tests. What are police tests?
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Yeah, it's kind of controversial. They did a whole bunch of bills and stuff basically that were like, we want to see more diversity in police, so they would like fast track people who were
to become a policeman.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and some people, it's kind of it's just how you look at it, like how the perspective is. Some people see it as, oh, that guy's getting an unfair advantage, and the other person sees it as they're fast tracking these people, so they're still doing all the required testing and stuff, but they're doing it like instead of in I don't know how long you go to police academy, but instead of like 4 years, you do it in 2. But it's like the same thing we do at NIFA. Our course was 3 years, but we're doing 4 years worth of work. So it's just like that. They're just fast tracking people.
Yeah.
Do you have other hobbies? All of my hobbies always go back to film, but it's kind of like, yeah, I like to build models and stuff, but it's specifically so that way I could build a model for a film and blow it up. So, but yeah, I like stuff like that, and I like graphic design. I use Adobe Illustrator a lot to make like logos and stuff, and that's like how I do all my stuff for my videos, like little animations and stuff.
There's a long question in Polish. Nie uważacie, że dobry reżyser powinien znać różne rodzaje filmów, różne obejrzeć, a nie tylko swoje ulubione? So basically this person is asking if we think that a good director should like know all genres of movies, not only specific genre that they like, in order to be a good director and like have an opinion about everything.
That's interesting, because I think like you can always become better by exposing yourself to new things. Like, I've gotten in tons of debates with people before about like what even a movie can be, and we had a teacher that was really good. His name was Zare, and he would specifically show us movies that like weren't movies, but like he told us about one movie that the whole film was just a projector that was on in a room, and everybody in that theater would be smoking. And the smoke would like hit the projected light and make different shapes.
Yeah, the only thing you see is just projected smoke.
Yeah,
on
and it's
the
like
screen.
it's weird to think anyone would go sit in a theater for an hour and a half and just watch that because it's nothing. Yeah. But is it a movie?
It's art.
Yeah, and it's like exposing your stuff to weird stuff like that can only help you be more creative.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's like a theory of like if you're only exposed to one thing, like let's say if I'd only ever watched sci-fi movies and nothing else, I didn't even like have a concept of other things, you could become a master in science fiction.
Sure.
You just wouldn't have any concept of what a Western is.
Yeah.
So,
which
I don't know.
usually, mixing genres is a good thing. Like
Exactly.
There are Western science fiction films in some ways.
Well,
so.
Star Wars is
exactly.
just I forget which movie it's basically. It's like a samurai film.
Yeah. Is it the Seventh Samurai? Or
yeah.
Is it, yeah. One of those. Yeah, it's basically that film.
Pretty much.
I was actually thinking about making a vlog about that, just like exposing the famous films that they're actually just other movies in disguise.
Another one is it's not as popular as it used to be, but when it came out, it was a much bigger film. It's called Battle Beyond the Stars, and that one is actually just a scene for scene remake of a Kurosawa film as well, but they just set it in space.
Yeah.
So yeah, people do that all the time, and I think it's cool.
Yeah. Do you watch Family Guy?
Oh yeah. I don't watch it as much as I used to, but yeah, I grew up watching Family Guy.
Yeah.
So like me and my brother will constantly like quote that shit to each other.
Okay, someone in Polish is asking, is it harder to raise money for a film or get permissions or permits for recording in a chosen place?
Wait, what are they asking?
Is it harder to get like funding for a movie than find like permits and just
Like permits,
Yeah.
there's like a system in place that it's like
Yeah.
you do this, and this, and then it's a pain in the ass, but like you can get your permits.
yeah.
And if you're a student, relatively cheap compared to that.
Yeah.
But as far as getting funding for a movie, that there's no set way to do it. It's not like there's a place you go and say, I want this much money for this movie,
Yeah.
and it's not like a bank loan.
Yeah.
So, like, I had one of my short films funded by a friend I met who just really loved filmmaking, and he was just like, oh, cool, yeah, I'll give you a couple $1,000 for this.
Yeah.
But then there are other people in our school who don't know anyone that can just give them money, so they have to get more creative about how they make their movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's no real set way to do it. It's just kind of like who you know and what you can put together.
Let me translate it since it was Polish. Wait, I'm trying to remember what you said.
Sorry, I rambled a bit.
Więc tak, zasadniczo ciężej jest znaleźć pieniądze na film niż pozwolenia. Pozwolenia to już jest gotowy jakby system. Wiesz, gdzie aplikować o te pozwolenia. Jest cała organizacja, która nazywa się Film LA tutaj w Los Angeles, która się zajmuje pozwoleniami, także jakiekolwiek miejsce sobie nie wybierzesz, musisz tylko wypełnić trochę dokumentów i to pozwolenie zazwyczaj dostaniesz prawie na 100%. Natomiast jeśli chodzi o znalezienie budżetu na film, no to już jest cięższa sprawa. Nieraz ci się uda znaleźć znajomego, który ci da kilka tysięcy, bo bardzo lubi filmy, albo jakiegoś sponsora, a nieraz musisz po prostu na przykład robić crowdfunding, tak jak ja robiłem na moim kanale, na mój film krótkometrażowy, także no ciężej jest zdecydowanie znaleźć fundusze na film. Okay.
Someone asked if I've ever used a gun in self-defense.
Ooh.
I don't know what you guys think I'm up to, but I don't own a gun. However, fun fact that probably nobody knows, our entire trip back to Indiana, we had weapons and ammo in our bus.
Yes.
I was transporting a case of guns for my brother, who's a Marine, so he can have them, and we could not get into the case. It was like locked,
Yeah,
but
we
we did have some
locked.
firearms with us.
Yes, we did. We were smuggling it to the borders of many states.
Yeah, exactly. See. What's your favorite type of movie? I gotta say, you gotta be open to any kind of genre. Like, I think I'll typically lean more towards science fiction when I'm just looking for something to watch, just to watch a movie. But I will go into any genre and watch anything, and that's the best way to do it. Can you say Sith in Polish? What?
Where is it?
Can you say Sith in Polish?
Oh, that's not even a word.
Someone wants to know if I can say the letters STH in
Yeah.
Polish. Sith.
Well, that's in English.
But what would it be in Polish?
That's the thing. It's very hard to read it in Polish. It would be. No, it's actually.
That's just a throat noise.
No, because the last one is H, which is in Polish. It's just like yeah, it's basically.
I hope that's what you wanted.
Oh, okay. Well, someone.
Oh, just something. I don't know your abbreviated text language. I'm not hip.
So they just
What could I say in
us-
Polish?
Yeah,
Bravo.
yeah, bravo.
Oh, have you tried Mr. Beast burgers? Yes, I have. They're good. Surprisingly.
What are Mr. Beast burgers?
You know who he's the YouTuber,
yeah,
right?
He's the famous YouTuber.
Well, one of his stunts he did like a year ago was he just opened a fast food chain all across America all at once.
Oh my god. He's
And yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
a year later they're still open and you can still get them on like Uber Eats. So yeah, I've tried it. I even have a sticker for Mr. Beast fries on my laptop.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's pretty good. It's all right. Yeah.
Someone is asking in Polish if in USA you often see people armed on the streets.
Not in California.
Yeah.
But I have, yeah, if you go into like the middle states, you'll see people like with the holsters and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, but it's kind of like, my thought on that is, if someone's going to have a gun, would you rather be in a state that allows it to be concealed? Or would you rather have an open carry state, which means you can have a gun, but it has to be visible? I like the idea of knowing who has a gun rather
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
anyone
that's
could have a
true.
gun in their jacket and you don't know.
That's true. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, I remember seeing a couple of people with guns in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said, Garrett, I love you.
Hey, I love you too.
Doris 85.
Call me. Can you say Olivia? Olivia.
Ooh.
Wait, is there a different way to say it, like a Polish slant?
It's just how
Because
it is.
like your girlfriend is Victoria.
Victoria.
Well, I know, but it's a W.
Well, yeah, but that's how you write it in Polish.
Right. Like that. It's like the Witch, that movie.
What?
The Witch,
Oh.
but it's just two V's.
Oh yeah.
Are youth in the States more left or right or liberal?
Yeah.
It's someone asked if like more people are like liberal or conservative in the US. It's pretty much 50-50, I think, from like
Yeah.
like you may not get that from like just being California, because California is definitely more liberal.
Oh yeah.
But like the heartland of our country, which is like all the middle states, is like pretty much conservative all around.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty much divided like in Poland.
yeah.
But in Poland, what's interesting, it's like all of the cities are liberal, and most people from countryside are actually.
No, that's the same
Is it
here.
the same here?
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
it
guessing because usually
Yeah.
people from countryside are more conservative. That's how it usually.
Well, it's also
works.
because like if you think about it, like if you live in a city, like liberal mentality benefits you more.
Yeah.
Because like trying to make better for the whole when everyone's crammed into the same little space
Sure.
makes more sense. But when you're out in the country and you own like hundreds of acres of land, and like now it makes sense for you to go after bills that like get you tax exemptions for that kind of shit, you're gonna be more conservative.
Sure. Okay. Someone said another word for you to say.
Kachumche.
What?
Was that
No.
Kachumche?
Oh yeah, that you can do that too.
What?
There's a lot of people asking you to say things.
Kachumche. I don't know that little symbol underneath the E.
C and H is just h.
Che?
Yeah.
Kachumche?
Kocham.
Chacham.
Yeah.
Kocham.
And then someone wanted you to say Mariusz.
Mariusz. It's easier if I can just repeat something he says rather than trying to read it.
Yeah. Oh, Olivia said, I love when someone from another country says my name because they have a funny accent.
When I say your name?
Yeah, when you said her name, Olivia.
Oh.
Yeah, she just says she loves it.
Well, you're welcome, Olivia.
Yeah.
Jacob, man, you can ask political questions. It's fine. I'm not a politician, though, so, like, my thoughts are more just, like, let's all just get along. But, yeah, no worries. Don't feel bad about asking political questions.
A few words about Compton.
Actually, I had to drive into Compton recently for Uber. It's kind of sad because it's like the streets aren't very big, and like there are people that just park in the roads because there's no space, and there's a lot of people crammed into this neighborhood, and like it's got such the stigma of being like dangerous that they don't fix anything there, so it just gets worse.
Yeah.
So I feel bad about that, but like I'm an Uber driver. What can I do? I don't really have a stake in Compton, but. See, what do we got? Do you know Hollywood Undead?
What is it?
It sounds familiar. I'm not sure what that is. If you elaborate, maybe it could spark a memory. Do you like raccoons? Sure, yeah.
Raccoons are fun.
Yeah, I think you and me actually saw some once that were like crossing the street and they went into the sewer.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, especially in Burbank.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. Actually, a story about my pig. He got ousted from his house last month because a pregnant mother raccoon moved into his house and was like keeping him outside. So he lives on the porch right now while the mother raccoon is, I guess, giving birth. I don't know what she's doing in there.
Okay.
But
Weird.
yeah, it's just kind of funny because my parents keep sending me pictures of my pig and he's just sitting on the porch all pissed off like my house is gone.
Oh my god, more people telling you to say things in Polish.
Can you say that's guys?
It is a word.
But this word only has one vowel and it's at the end. That's not a word.
it is a word.
How do Zidbl. Zidblo. How do you say it?
Zidblo.
Zidjubwa. What about the one under that? Kangaroo cow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that.
That was actually very close. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kangura cow.
Kangaroo cow.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a gang battle? No.
Gang
A gang battle.
That would be fun to see.
I just thought of Romeo plus Juliet. You ever seen that movie?
No.
It was like a take on Romeo and Juliet, but set in like a modern day.
Oh,
Like,
really?
and they're gangs. Like the two families are gangs, and they yell at each other like, "Draw your swords!" And they pull guns out of holsters that are just like branded sword.
Oh, great.
Do you say potato, or I'm assuming the other pronunciation would be potato? Yeah, I say potato.
Does anyone say potato?
No.
What?
The only people who say potato are the people who say potato, potato,
Oh, okay.
like as a saying, which
Okay.
never made sense.
Yeah.
Tomato, tomato, potato,
Someone's
potato.
asking about favorite movies from A24.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd have to like look up their because they've made like 40-something films now.
Yeah.
I know which ones I don't like.
Which ones?
Isn't Hereditary one of theirs?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't like that movie.
Okay.
Fight me.
Uh,
Let's see. Your favorite movie. I don't know how to pick a favorite movie because like some days your favorite movie is gonna be Shawshank Redemption because it's just a phenomenal film, and other days I want to go watch Repo: A Genetic Opera. So I have like a weird taste in just films. Like I'll watch weird movies. So
yeah.
whatever my favorite film is, it's gonna be down that line. One of them, Office Space, is a great movie.
Oh yeah.
That's just a good comedy.
Someone in Poland is asking, ile bierzesz na klatę, which means how much can you bench press?
My arms are weak, but I can leg press like twice my own weight.
Oh, okay.
So,
To be
and beyond.
Garrett mówi, że jego ręce są dosyć słabe, ale może nogami unieść dwukrotną wartość swojego ciała. Dwukrotną wagę. Okej.
I'm just gonna bench press.
Weird questions, I know.
Would you rather be born in modern China or in the 1930s in the U.S.? Oh my God, 1930s in the U.S. I'm assuming that I'm still me.
Mhm.
So if I was born in modern China, I don't know what that would even be like. I don't have a concept of that. But 1930s U.S., I mean, I could rule the world back then.
What would you do?
I'd still go into film because
okay.
like that's the era of like 30s was silent era.
Sure.
But the 40s was giant monster movies, and I could absolutely get a head start on that.
Oh yeah. Someone's asking about inflation after COVID in the US.
The only thing I've seen that's really inflated in price has been gas, because usually it's already expensive because we're in California. It's like $3 typically a gallon, but this whole week in the last couple of weeks, it's gone up to like 5, which is crazy.
Yeah, crazy expensive.
Garrett, you are awesome. Thanks.
Someone said we could name this Q&A, make Garrett say many random things in the chat.
Someone wants to know my birthday. I was born on October 22nd.
I wonder why you need this information.
Yeah. I mean, it's coming up. You could send me gifts. I mean. Oh, another person's asking.
Yeah, someone in Polish says, but seriously, what do you think about Polish people?
What do I seriously think about the Polish people? Well, I don't know very many of you. I know this guy. I like this guy. But I'm sure you people are just like any other people.
What's this? Someone's asking if you have roundabouts in USA.
Actually, that's kind of funny. Indiana is the leading state for roundabouts because we had a governor there who was like obsessed with them for like, and he just kept getting reelected. So for like 15 years, he just kept building roundabouts like crazy. And I think they're great actually because literally it does just get rid of traffic. It's just constant movement. It's like perfect.
Let me translate it in Polish. Garrett mówi, że Indiana jest stanem z największą ilością rond w tym momencie, bo mieli tam prezydenta, burmistrza, który uwielbiał ronda i zbudował ich bardzo dużo. I Garrett myśli, że to jest bardzo dobre rozwiązanie. Ale rzeczywiście rond dużo się tutaj nie widuje, szczególnie w Kalifornii.
Wait, what? What do you think about the Polish match in Euro?
It's,
Is that
yeah.
for football?
Yes, it's for football, meaning soccer.
I don't understand why you guys call it football.
Because you play it with your feet.
Yeah, but like we have football and we don't play it with our
We
feet.
were first.
We were first. Shut up.
Yeah, so anyway, right now, I don't know if you know, but there's like a European cup of the whole soccer.
Okay, like a tournament.
The tournament, yeah, exactly. It's like, it just started and it's very
Is
popular.
our team any good? Us
You don't
Americans?
it's
We don't
just
have
European,
one. Well,
yeah.
that's like you guys are excluding us.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just Euro. There's also a World Cup, I guess.
Okay. I mean, to be
But-
fair, I'm sure our team sucks. I mean, that's not where we put our effort.
Yes. What do you think about vodka?
You can drink it.
Do you like it?
Does anyone like vodka? I mean, it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it doesn't taste good.
I want to try. Isn't that purple shit you were telling me? Is that vodka technically or no?
The naturat?
Yeah.
You don't want to try.
When we go to Poland, we're trying that.
Okay. Garrett bardzo chce spróbować denaturatu. But you know, with denaturat you have to firstly filter it through bread. That's how they do it.
Oh.
To get rid of the toxins.
How does bread filters anything?
I know, it's just the cheapest way. That's what homeless people do.
So then we can do that. We can slop squat and get some bread. And...
Yes.
All right, that'll
There
be
we
fun. Show me your head.
Yes, he's bald.
Oh yeah.
Someone said American football sucks.
Well, I don't actually watch many sports, but you suck.
Great response.
Polish football sucks too.
Sure. I love it.
I like that this is just becoming a huge debate about football.
Yes.
Like,
yes,
I'm not a
that's great.
spokesperson for football.
But you're an American.
Okay,
and
but
you're defending
I'll say
American
this:
football.
the reason I have to defend American football is because Indiana's the home of the Colts, which for like my entire time growing up was like the Super Bowl champs. Like the Super Bowl's our big championship, and for like I don't think they were consecutive years, but we won like 3 times growing up with Peyton Manning, and whenever the winning team it's announced that they won, they build this huge thing called Super Bowl Village. Mm-hmm. So our downtown was Super Bowl Village for like 5 or 6 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's a lot.
It's just like everything was themed after the Colts. So, yeah, so you gotta defend it. Let's see. Escobar says, "Hey Garrett." Hey Escobar. What is your favorite actress and actor?
I've seen this question many times already.
Yeah, I think we answered it kind of too. I said Gene Wilder is one of my favorite actors. Actresses, yeah. There's so many good ones. What's her name from? She was in the movie The Laundromat. I forget her name, but she's like iconic. She's phenomenal.
Cause like, oh my god, I lost her name.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now. But in there's a movie on Netflix called The Laundromat where she plays.
She also played Margaret Thatcher in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
Meryl
she's so good.
Streep?
Yeah,
Meryl Streep,
she's
yeah.
phenomenal.
Okay.
Like how can you? I know some people in the U.S. She kind of gets people pissed off about politics and stuff, but it's like I separate the art from the artist, and I think she's great.
Yeah.
Every movie she's in is just great.
No, someone said Indiana Pacers are okay.
Oh yeah, no, well yeah, we're good for basketball too, but because the Final Four has been at our place like 100 times or so.
Asking which Polish cinematographer working in Hollywood is better in your opinion? Andrzej Bartkowiak, Dariusz Wolski, or Janusz Kaminski? Do you know any of them?
I know the third guy.
Yeah, Janusz Kaminski worked with Spielberg. He pretty much shot most of Spielberg.
So I'll go with that guy because I like Spielberg's films.
But I would say, I mean, it's hard to say who is the best. I mean, everyone does their own jobs and their own films. They do, and they usually just realize the director's vision. So like they might be all really great. I'm sure they are if they work on such good films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you know anything from Polish history?
Oh yeah.
Sure. You guys were hit by World War II.
Yeah.
Probably you were involved with World War One.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. What else? I don't know. You guys existed before that, right?
Oh, yes.
You didn't just appear during the World Wars.
No, our history is like 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, I think you've shown me that you guys had that king who's on your money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I know about him.
Yeah.
That guy who like
Mieszko I.
he brought you all together. It was like we're a nation.
He took the baptism for the whole Poland, basically from the Pope, and that's how Poland became the country. Yeah.
That's so like poetic.
I know. How did America become a country?
Well, this guy named George Washington was like, yeah, we're just gonna fight a war and win.
Okay,
yeah.
Makes sense.
His story is fascinating, though. I'm sure these guys don't give a shit about it, but like, because George Washington was not a good tactician. Like, he was bad at battle, but he would just keep taking these crazy risks and winning.
Ah.
Like that's what one of our famous events is crossing the Delaware, which is like he surprised the British by crossing a river when no one thought it was a good idea. Like they're like, it's like the middle of the night. There's fucking ice floating in the water. Like you're gonna die. And he's like, no, take our entire army and we will flank them and take New York back. It worked.
Yeah. Do you like Breaking Bad?
Oh my god, yeah. We even went to the location of Breaking Bad. We went to the big car wash, and I've been there twice actually. So I've seen the house and the Twisters that was El Pollo Loco. That show's great.
Is there anything what Americans are jealous about Europeans people, like healthcare, for example, which is all like paid by?
Wait, are you asking what we're jealous of?
Yeah, what you're jealous of in Europe?
Nothing. What are you talking about? No, nothing. I don't mean that offensively. I just mean like, I think most Americans don't even really know what's going on in Europe, especially specific countries. They just don't really know the differences, and I'm not that educated on it. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't sit at a window and think sadly about your healthcare system. But I'm sure you guys have stuff that's better than us. Like, it's probably true. Garrett, I love you.
Oh, Victoria, my girlfriend, is asking when are you coming to Poland?
Oh, I mean, we were just kind of talking about like loosely, but it's like early next year is when we want to do it.
Pretty much around May, probably. That's what we're planning. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad my girlfriend is watching.
Yeah.
She still likes me.
What's up, Victoria?
Oh, someone in Polish is asking, czy pobiliście się kiedyś ze sobą, which means have we ever fought with each other? Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah. Not
I mean, there's that one time I punched him on camera, but that was what,
was in my vlog.
Should I reveal that was staged?
I think they figured it out.
That might have been staged, guys. No, like even on sets, like when we shot Binary Devils, like we just really collaborated well together, which is probably why we're still like such good friends. It's just like we work together well.
Yeah.
But let's see, why Americans drive cars with benzina, no with diesel? What is that? What's benzina?
What?
Does that just mean like gas?
Wait, where is it?
This guy.
Why Americans drive cars with? Oh yeah, it just means gas in Polish. I don't know why he wrote this one word in Polish.
I don't even know the difference between gas and diesel. Like, aren't they the same?
No, I guess not.
They both make the motor go.
Yeah, I know nothing about cars.
I know I buy gas because I know you can choose diesel. I buy gas because it's cheaper. Diesel's more expensive.
But you have a diesel car?
Probably not. Yeah. But I wouldn't know.
Wait, there was a cool question.
Why Americans' cars hate corners?
I mean, it is.
Is that a thing?
I
like
remember
that you guys?
Top Gear making fun of it. It's just no, they were making fun that like all of those super Italian cars are designed to take corners really well. Like and then American cars just don't. You don't have many, but it's true. You don't have many corners.
We have more like stretches of distance to get, so like that's what we go for.
Yeah, like especially in the city, the whole all of the streets are just grid. Like you don't have a lot of just winding roads. Well, maybe only in the mountains.
I've never had an issue with it, even in my bus. But I mean, that's German, so if we did tip over, that'd be Germany's fault.
Yes. Someone asked me if I have a pet because they saw a hamster cage on your Instagram, which it's not. I mean, it is a hamster cage.
Yeah, you should explain what you did to it. It's so cool.
Yeah, I was actually talking about it on the live before, the one I did last week. But yeah, my friend needs basically a shot in her film where there's a hamster running in the cage in the wheel, but she doesn't want to use the hamster, so she gave me this cage to make it motorized. I basically attached an engine that turns the wheel. So there is a little switch here, and you just turn it on, and the wheel starts spinning. As you can see, there we go. There's a little engine in there. So yeah, those are the weird things you have to do for movies. There's filmmaking.
Do Americans really not know how to drive manual, and why? I love all these questions about cars. Like it went from like let's argue about football to let's argue about cars. I don't know anything about cars. But I know I drive manual because that's just like how they teach everybody. I think it's
Exactly.
just because
This is the. I think that's the problem because I mean it's not a problem, but this is the thing that they teach you in automatic, and you just learn in auto, and you know all of the cars here are pretty much produced in this one, right?
Yeah.
Which in Europe, when you pass your driving license, you actually need to learn manual.
See, I didn't have to learn manual for my license, but my dad showed me how to drive manual. But when I got my bus, even though it's like 40-something years old, it was one of the very few Volkswagen buses that was automatic. So I basically lost the skill to drive manual.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could pick it up again, but I didn't have to drive manual very long before I got my car. Is it true that there are a lot of Mustangs on American roads? Yeah, they're popular.
Yeah, they are.
They're not like, it's not like you'd get on a road and see nothing but Mustangs, but you pretty much see one once a day, twice a day.
Oh, someone is asking Polish question to me if there will be if this live will be published later. So, tak, ten live będzie później wrzucony na mój kanał, także możecie sobie go obejrzeć. Jeśli dopiero przyszliście, oczywiście możecie obejrzeć wcześniej wszystko, o czym wcześniej gadaliśmy, także będzie na moim kanale, owszem.
I did see a question I liked. Someone said, what do you think about black and white movies being made these days? I think it's actually fine, but you shouldn't just make a movie black and white because you think it's cool in editing. Like, every decision you make as a filmmaker is a tool to tell the story. So I actually think, like, choosing to shoot on film versus digital is a choice you should make if it serves the story, you know? So same with black and white. There was a movie that came out a while ago that won, like, Best Picture called The Artist, and it's about a silent era film star and director, like, trying to figure out how to adapt to sound.
Yeah.
But it's all in black and white, and it serves the story because it's like the era we're watching it in.
Yeah.
Same with Ed Wood. You've seen that movie.
Yeah.
That's about a filmmaker from like he's from the 40s, right? 50s.
So.
But anyway, it's all in black and white because his movies were in black and white. So it's like if there's a reason for it that makes sense to help tell the story, then yeah, I have no issue with black and white. If you're just doing it because you think it looks neat after the fact, then it's kind of like, okay.
Someone is asking why the Volkswagen bus?
I don't know. When it got to the point I was like turning 16 and it was like, well, what car do you want? My parents made it clear that like I could pick any car I wanted, but like I was going to pay for it. They helped a little bit. And I was like, okay, so I don't want just like another car that looks like everyone else's car. I want like that's something cool and fun and I could like do trips in. So I looked at a couple different options, and I got it down to either a Volkswagen bus or an amphibious car.
Amphibious car?
Oh yeah,
there's the one that can swim.
Yeah, there's very few of them, but you can find amphibious cars still, and they're classic cars that you can just drive right into the water. And it's not a great car, and it's not a great boat, but they're fun. But I couldn't find an amphibious car for like less than 10 grand, but I found my bus, and it was like 4,200, and I'm like, that's a great price for a classic bus.
Yeah.
So I went with that one.
Wondering how our trips would look like if you got the amphibious car. Just
well,
across the ocean.
Yeah, that would be
pond.
great. And actually, I know somebody now who has an amphibious car.
Really?
He's friends with my parents, so it's like I've gone out with him before.
Did he ever like swim in it?
Yeah, they have this lake house, and he just goes right into it, like into the lake. Garrett, are you a Catholic or a Protestant? Neither. I'm technically born and raised Christian. If you go by my school records, I'm a Pastafarian. That's a whole nother story.
You actually put it in your school records?
So when I was growing up for a while, my parents were kind of anti-vaxxers. Like, not like crazy anti-vaxxers, but they just didn't want me getting the typical stuff schools require. So in order to do that in the state of Indiana, you have to do a religious exemption. So you have to go in, sign a form, and fill out what your religion is and why you're choosing to exempt it. So I was kind of I was a cocky kid. So I would go in there, and every year I'd put Pastafarianism, and then I'd write like a 6-paragraph essay about like my religion and my devotion to it. I even got called in once because of that. They wanted to know if I was okay. And I'm like, why? Because of the giant pasta in the sky. Why do you think my God would mean I have a mental deficiency? No, but yeah. So one high school in Indiana thinks I'm a Pastafarian. Talking about cars, what is your dream one? Okay, I have a very specific car that I've always wanted. It's not even really a car. It's called a Decaliner. It is a 2-story bus slash RV that is made entirely out of chrome, has a see-through staircase that goes down the back at a slope, and then you can actually drive it from the top. So it's kind of like a yacht on land.
Amazing.
It also has submarine bubble windows, and there's only one guy who makes them, and they're about $40,000 each. So, also it comes with a miniature version of it that is a motorcycle.
What?
So you can sit in the miniature one and ride around town.
Oh, that's funny.
I want that. I've always wanted that. I saw that like on a documentary once, and I'm just like,
Okay.
one day. Oh yeah. Someone just asked if I've ever heard of the Pastafarians. Yeah, I am one.
Do you know who Lewandowski is?
No. Should I?
Yeah.
Is he
No.
cool?
No, he's cool, I guess. Polish people love him. He's a soccer player. He's just like very famous soccer. Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I don't even know like who plays football in my
Yeah.
country right now.
Yeah, I mean, if there were like I met people from America who know him who actually follow soccer. But
Okay.
Because he's like a famous on a world scale, but only for people who actually follow soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I love the Grand Tour. Someone just asked if I ever watched that. Yeah, I'm on their 3rd series right now. Because they're all on Amazon. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just say something in Polish. Ktoś się pyta, ktoś poprosił, żebym przetłumaczył, ale przez to, że te pytania są dosyć opóźnione, to daj mi znać, którą część mam ci przetłumaczyć. Chętnie przetłumaczę. Someone's asking me to translate something, but I didn't know which part. So
Oh,
I was
okay.
asking to specify.
What's your favorite NBA team? I don't know. I don't know which ones exist.
Yeah.
Let's go with the Raging Spitfires. That's probably an NBA team.
Okay, someone in Polish is asking if you'd like to make a feature film on like a world scale, obviously, and if yes, how much money would you need for that?
World scale?
Just
Yeah.
like a
Like a big movie.
Big movie, yeah, that would be famous.
And how much money would I
Yeah,
need?
how much money would you need
Ooh.
to make a big movie like that?
Well, I wouldn't mind going for just 50 mil. Like, that'd be
Okay.
nice. That's a nice number.
Okay.
That would let me, I guess on a world scale, like, I don't have anything off the top of my head that I'm like, I need to go to this country and this country and this country. But I think it would be fun to do some globe-trotting filmmaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me translate it into Polish. Więc Garrett mówi, że 50 milionów by mu mniej więcej wystarczyło na taki na światową skalę film pełnometrażowy.
Someone asked, what's my goal in life? I want to, every day, try and change the world, or at the very least, have a good time.
Someone asked in Polish, what does it mean? What does it mean in English? Eat shit. Could you elaborate on that? What does it mean?
It's like, it's kind of like an insult. It's the same as just saying like "fuck you," but it's just specifically like telling them to eat fecal matter.
Yeah, okay.
If that makes
Let me
sense.
translate. Więc tak, według Garretta eat shit means znaczy po prostu jeść gówno, oczywiście. I to jest w sumie coś takiego jak fuck you, czyli po prostu, wiesz, przekleństwo.
Someone has the audacity to ask, do Americans think they're the greatest nation in the world?
Ooh.
Let me tell you, man, America is the greatest nation in the world. No, I mean, people do think that, but I'm more chill with it. Like, the world is huge, and one thing that always gets me is just, like, people in America don't seem to get the history of, like, how old the world really is and how old other countries really are. Like, what are we, like, 350 something here? And, like, you guys are thousands, so it's like... Yeah, I don't know if we're the greatest nation. At least, even if we were, we're probably not anymore.
Yeah.
But people do think that. Yeah. Metallica or Slayer? Metallica. Definitely.
So I'm asking, can we see somewhere on the internet some of the films you guys made or something like this?
Well, one of my short films where Peter plays an alien is on Troma Now. It's been up there for a year now. I actually just renewed my contract with them, so
nice.
you'll be up there forever.
Oh, great.
Troma Now is a streaming service that's like a independent, like they're very into like independent movies, and I sold them one of the films that we made when we were students at NIFA, like early on. He wears chrome spandex He still has his dreadlocks, and he's an alien, and it's about a man. It's about a guy who has an anal probe, and the aliens keep messing with him. So he captures one of the aliens to use as leverage to be like, "Hey, take the probe out of my ass."
Yes.
And Peter's the guy who shows up to negotiate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. They didn't even give us lighting kits for that, really.
Yeah, no, it was just no lighting at all.
Oh, by the way, we made after a year of being on Troma Now, we made 32 cents.
Only?
Yeah.
Funny.
They're so small, you know.
I know,
but-
they are.
Let's see. Do you support Casey Neistat's move from New York to? Wait, he's in California now.
He is.
I didn't know that. I haven't really kept up with
He
him.
moved like a year ago to California. He lives somewhere around Venice Beach. But yeah. I don't know.
How's that altered his brand? Because his whole thing was like running around LA and like,
New
or
York.
New York.
I mean, he doesn't really make videos now. He just made a couple since he moved, and I don't know. I miss the old Casey Neistat.
Yeah, he's not
New
doing
York
his vlog project,
yeah,
right?
He's not doing his.
We
vlog
can't do that
anymore.
forever. I get that.
Yeah,
I guess I
because
support it. Let him
he
do
has
his
enough
thing.
money to just not settle in California with his family.
Yeah.
Kind of stopped, but yeah, I'd rather have him in New York again.
Well, I definitely think even if he like went and stopped forever, like I mean, he's so influential as like a just a part of YouTube and like online like content.
Yeah.
Like he's historical, man.
Mhm.
So you got to support him whatever he's doing.
Oh, okay. So the person is asking what. I mean, he's asking me to translate what you said about the religion. So like about your Pastafarianism.
Oh,
and stuff.
like
Okay.
that story?
Yeah, let me
Oh.
translate it. I kind of remember it.
Okay.
Więc Garrett powiedział, że zasadniczo w szkole musieli wypełnić jakiś dokument, w którym musiał napisać, jakiej jest religii i wytłumaczyć to. I Garrett dla żartów po prostu napisał, że jest pastafarianinem, czyli wierzy w latającego potwora spaghetti. Także w sumie tyle. I że został wychowany jako chrześcijanin. Także tak. Okay. Are you passionate about space?
Yeah, I saw that one too.
I am, yes.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta
I
be.
follow Elon Musk a lot, yes.
Yeah, and I love that you can just go to Google News and you can like type in. I just will go in and type in like space or NASA or something and just see all the news that comes up every week from them. Yeah, I'm not involved with space, but I love keeping like up with the news on it.
Yeah. Someone is asking also in Polish, if you wouldn't create movies, what else would you do in your life?
It'd be kind of fun to be a radio personality.
Oh.
I think I could do that. That's just your voice.
Yeah. Could be good at
And because I've been driving for Uber, I've been listening to the radio a lot.
Mhm.
And I keep hearing like their voices, and they're so like I can do them. They're pretty much like
Yeah.
just like this is the radio, and it's like I could do that.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. Let me translate it quickly. So, Garrett mówi, że gdyby nie robił filmów, to prawdopodobnie pracowałby w radiu. Byłby po prostu hostem radiowym. Szczególnie teraz, kiedy jeździ Uberem, słucha dużo radia i stwierdził, że w sumie mógłby to robić bez problemu. Okay.
Yeah. Someone just gave me a thumbs up.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Someone wants me to make a series of vlogs with you from Florida.
From what do we have to do with Florida?
I'll go to Disneyland.
All right. Yeah, why not? To Disney World, and we could go free a dolphin or something from SeaWorld.
Mm-hmm.
That place is horrible. What do you think about Starlinks?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that just to give people like internet? Is that what that one is?
Yeah, it's a system that Elon Musk is creating. He's just shooting like thousands of satellites around the Earth's orbit, and they're basically supposed to provide internet.
I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. The only issue with that is we actually talked about it with Artur Chmielewski, the guy from NASA. The only issue with that is that he's basically like putting a lot of junk in space.
Oh.
Like there's all of those satellites flying on the lower Earth's orbit, which lower Earth's orbit means that it's hard. They're even more like contained because they're closer to each other. So it's just a lot of space junk, but still it's.
So wait, I've heard people talk about that, like where there's so much crap up there from old like missions and stuff, and like the pieces that fall off the like rockets and stuff is all floating up there. Why is that an issue? Can't we just push it out of our orbit and let it float away?
Yeah,
Like-
actually, it's the opposite. They actually.
Are we getting
like,
mad
some
about
of them
polluting
fall-
space?
Yeah, some of them actually fall and burn in the atmosphere, and that's what also Arthur said, that like most of the satellites are designed to, like, after their lifespan is over, they just go into the atmosphere and burn down.
Yeah.
So yeah, most of them are fine. And also the other thing with Starlinks are that they will pollute the sky for the telescopes, because
Oh, because you have to be like looking between them.
You will keep having. I mean, there won't be that there won't be that many of them, but there will be just little lights passing by, and they will be reflecting lights into telescopes and making it harder for.
Okay.
Telescopes. I don't know. Exactly.
Well, why don't we put a telescope in space?
Yeah,
like we used to,
yeah,
like
the
Hubble.
telescope.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think they're working on another one that they're.
I thought because one was supposed to replace it, but didn't Hubble already like get decommissioned?
I don't know. Oh, someone retracted their message.
Retracted. What did you say, Nem? What did you say? I have not seen the movie Nobody. We talked about going to see it, but we just haven't.
Yeah.
Is it good? Was there a specific reason you wanted to know if I watched it?
Someone is asking in Polish if you know any Polish food and which one was your favorite, which we already answered at the very beginning.
I forgot the name of it. It's that drink.
Oh yeah, kompot.
Kompot.
Tak, a więc Garrett uwielbia kompot. To mu najbardziej smakowało, kiedy w Chicago byliśmy w polskiej knajpie. Jadł też kapuśniak i pierogi. W sumie oba mu smakowały, z tego co mi mówił, ale kompot był jego ulubiony.
Somebody with your name wants to know if I believe in UFOs.
Oh yeah.
Well, you kind of have to, even if you didn't before, which I did, but like you kind of have to, since our government just came out and was like, hey, we don't know what this is. Here's some videos of UFOs.
Yeah. And even Artur Chmielewski, the guy who works at NASA, he said he believes in, I mean, not specifically UFO, but he believes that there is life out there.
Yeah, well,
statistically, it has to be.
Yeah, it's like there's just so many planets out there. Like, there's no way there's not other life.
Yeah.
Now, are they like coming to our planet for some reason? I don't know. I would honestly I would accept it if they told us that all the UFOs we have seen are just like experimental drone technology.
Yeah.
Like, that's plausible as well. We're kind of the backwoods of the universe. Who the hell wants to come to the Milky Way?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, someone added that this telescope should be launched this year. It's called James Webb, and it's going to be huge.
James Webb. All right, cool. Thank you for that information.
That Americans are afraid of 5G network because Slavic countries are crazy about it. It gives you cancer.
Yeah, no, there is a lot of that, but again, that's like you'll find that like in the middle of the country.
Oh,
People will like you'll see the big things, and then you see like people have vandalized them and been like, we get this thing out of our town. We don't want your 5G. 5G's a cancer, and it's like, yeah, it's like what?
It's funny.
What are your favorite types of questions? Good ones. Is Earth flat? Oh, that's a.
I asked this question to the NASA scientist, and he had a hard time answering.
Yeah, he couldn't quite explain it.
Okay, someone's asking how long the live will actually last. A więc planowaliśmy tego live'a, żeby nie trwał więcej niż 2 godziny. To i tak jest bardzo dużo czasu. Możliwe, że nawet zależy. Będę po prostu patrzył na to, ile ludzi cały czas mamy. Jeśli spadnie poniżej, załóżmy 100 osób, to pewnie zakończymy tego live'a. Ale póki jest pełno ludzi, póki jest prawie 200 osób i odpowiadamy na pełno pytań, to będziemy go kontynuować do tych 2 godzin. I just said we'll just like if it keeps
it's following its
people
decline.
The same, then
Yeah.
we'll just keep going until 2 hours. But if not, we'll just finish earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if I had long hair before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, not long, but like it was kind of crazy, like hippie-ish.
Oh, okay.
Like if you look at the other thumbnail for Peter's videos that I'm in, you can see my hair's
Oh, yeah,
like
you had, like,
crazier hair.
Yeah.
So, not long, but.
Uh-huh.
By the way, I can grow hair, so this was a choice. Before anyone wonders.
He doesn't have a cancer.
I do not have a cancer. Someone's just saying staying alive.
All
Stalin
right.
alive.
Alright.
Do you listen to rap? Of course I listen to rap. Obviously, being a diehard Christian, you gotta listen to Kanye's newest album, the one about KFC. Was it KFC or Chick-fil-A?
Oh.
You haven't
I have
heard
no
that?
idea. I know that he created a Christian album. I had no idea what this about
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
he's got this song that's all about Chick-fil-A. It's really
Okay.
bizarre.
Chick-fil-A to jest restauracja amerykańska, kolejny fast food z kurczakiem jakby co. Yeah, just explain what Chick-fil-A is.
Oh, you guys don't have Chick-fil-A?
No, we don't have Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I guess we wouldn't. A Christian
Yeah, the
chicken
only
company
fast
wouldn't do
food
well.
restaurants that are here and there also in Poland is McDonald's, KFC, and Burger King, I think.
Okay.
And well, Subway too.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Yeah, I think that's all. There's way more in America.
What are the Polish like specific McDonald's exclusive Polish type foods you guys get? Really? You guys don't have like your own kind of sandwiches there?
Okay, yeah, we do have our specific types of sandwiches, but I haven't been to Poland in a long while.
Fair enough.
Maybe my people will tell you what is the specific Polish food in McDonald's.
Oh, there's a lot of questions now. They're all in
Someone
Polish.
is just screaming Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, because that's a quote from the song. At the end,
Oh, yeah?
there's like his daughter or something yells, just screams it. It's horrible.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, someone asked me to just move the microphone more towards my way. Okay.
Someone just says, add more videos. I like your content, but I have nothing to watch right now. Please.
Yeah.
I've shot 4 vlogs since ending Eastward 66. I still need to finish editing Eastward 66, the last episode, and then I have 3 more videos to edit after that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more stuff coming.
Yeah. Okay, they're saying us a couple of names from McDonald's. So there's one sandwich called drwal, which means what is the English name for that? The guy that chops down the trees. Like the name of the job when you go chop down
a lumberjack.
Trees. Lumberjack. That's what it's called.
Okay.
I don't know what's in it. If you guys can tell us what's in the
what's
sandwich.
in the lumberjack?
And then there's another one that is called wieśmak, which is just wieś means countryside in Polish. So it's just countryside mak.
The countryside mac.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The Timberman. Someone said it was called the Timberman.
Yeah.
I like that. I've never heard a lumberjack called a Timberman, but that's a cool name.
Yeah. Oh, someone's asking an interesting question in Polish. Why in USA roads have yellow strips on them? Because in Poland or in Europe in general, they're only white. Like there are lines on the road.
Well, I know that if it's, I don't really know what the difference is between white and yellow, because it's like if it's a hard line, it means you can't pass.
Yeah, it's the
and
same.
if it's a dotted line,
so
you can pass.
I think I know because I started doing some tests for driving license, so I remember that. So yellow line is usually on the left side of the road. It indicates the left border of the road, which white side is just the right border.
If they ask you that question on your driver's test, that'd be so stupid.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
You know what questions they like? I was doing a practice test.
Yeah.
There was a question like there was a light signal drawn on it, and it was just blank, and there was like which order are the lights in? Like red, yellow, green, or green, yellow, red. It's just so funny.
Did you get it right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Come on.
Yeah, the only ones that ever tripped me up on the test were like they'll ask you specific signs.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the signs make no sense. Like there's one that's like a picture of a car from behind, and then there's like swervy lines.
Yeah.
And that sign means that the road is wet.
Mm.
And I'm like, what is it? Like I get the car swerving, but how about just like a water drop or something?
Yeah, actually, let's talk more about the driving test in America because it's way easier than in Poland. It's crazy
really?
how the difference is amazing. In Poland, you have to, I don't know exactly because I've never done it, but in Poland you have to firstly like drive with actual like teacher, take lessons for like couple months, I guess. Like you have to have certain number of hours driven with your
Well, that's
teacher.
the same here.
What? Yeah. Okay. Well, but then also you have to pay a lot for that. It's like $1,000 for this teacher, etc. And then it's like not $1,000, $1,000 zloty, something like that. It's like 300 something.
Oh, okay. No, that's.
But still, it's a lot to pay. Here it's only like $30 to do a test or something like that.
Mine was free through the school system.
Yeah, there we go. But also it's like super easy to pass it here. In Poland, it's just like a lot of people. People fail it many times. So
yeah.
How do you do a driving test here?
Well, I think you only need 40 hours with a driving instructor.
Do you actually need it? Is it like for
California?
Well, in India
too? I don't know about California because here I just transferred my license, so I didn't have to.
In California, from what I saw, it's just like you have to learn how to drive and go there with your car and just do the practical test.
Yeah, it's probably just because there's so many people in California, they probably don't have enough instructors.
Yeah.
But in Indiana, it's just you needed 40 hours with an instructor, which I think took me a couple weeks. Like you just go do it after school for a couple hours every day.
Okay.
And then you just go take the test and do the driver's test.
So I guess it's only California that is actually that easy. Because from what I saw, like you just do the theoretical test that you write, and then you get like this permission to drive with someone who has a driving license, and this is how you learn just by practicing, and then you just go and pass the test.
Yeah.
And it's.
I forgot about that. We had that too. You get like your provincial license first, and you could drive with your parents or something.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, yeah, someone said it's actually around 2k, like 2,000 zloty right now for a driving license. So that's
Wow.
like 500 bucks. I think.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That's a lot.
Jeez. We'll see. Are you going to any concerts or festivals soon? Oh,
Are there
I don't
any?
know if anybody knows who this guy is, but I drove a guy who's on tour with Jaden Smith the other day.
Ah.
He goes by Tender Kid, but he
Okay.
said if I'm ever at one of his concerts, he'll let me backstage, so I
Oh,
might
nice.
go for that.
That's cool.
But I don't know who he is or like what his style of music is.
Yeah.
Garrett, did you have a plan B for your life? If not the movie industry, then what else?
Hmm.
I have never had a plan B for my life. My thought was always Hollywood or bust.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing. It's like, I remember, I forget who said it, but there's a quote that's like, if you have a plan B for what you love to do, then you don't really love to do it.
Ah, that's good.
So, and maybe some people disagree with that. I get like it. Some people are more practical,
Mhm.
but like, yeah, for me, it's like there's only one thing I ever want to do. So everything else that I do is always trying to get me on that track.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you ever considered doing a drone pilot license for bigger rigs, UAVs?
So that's a question to you.
Yeah, it's more for me
Yeah.
since I'm a DP. Yeah, I did consider it. It is pretty expensive to do like a course to learn it, like a license. But I don't know if it would be actually useful for me, because if I'm going to be a DP, like usually if there is a drone required for a big movie production, they actually hire like a drone specialist who does only that. And that's not what I just want to do. I just want to be a DP. So I think more useful for me would be, for example, like a Steadicam course or something like that.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I was looking into those because then it's just another thing that an operator should do. But droning, drone operating, that's something that you hire a special guy for that.
Right.
It's rarely the DP piloting the drone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I need it that much.
And my only experience with drones was he let me fly his once, and I flew it
Yes.
into a pine tree.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He crashed it.
It just, I got disoriented.
Yes.
So where do you live, and what do you do for a living?
Mm.
I live in California.
Yes.
I have a job.
Mm. There was a longer question here. What did you hear about Poland before you meet me? And the rest of the question is in Polish. Okay.
I don't know what I knew about Poland before. I knew it existed.
Probably not much. Yeah.
Yeah, like I knew it was a place one could go.
Mhm.
But because like the only thing we ever really learn about that is just kind of like we briefly go over like what countries were involved in like World War II in high school,
Mhm.
and I don't even really remember like what was Poland's whole spiel there. Were you guys just like taking over or what?
What, in World War II?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much destroyed.
Yeah,
on
that's
both sides.
yeah, that's just kind of what we learned about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you guys are a whole bunch of wimps.
Mhm. You remember first meeting Peter? What was the first thing about Peter? I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, we talked about that earlier. I thought he was a dick at first. I don't know why, but but then we soon became friends.
I
After I
remember
took a
in the
picture of him.
Q&A that we did on my YouTube channel in Indiana, you said that you thought like that I looked like the guy from Matrix.
Yeah,
that's
okay,
like-
so it's Matrix 2.
Yeah.
There are these different kinds of agents that they explain are like outmoded or like they don't use them anymore, and they're
Uh-huh.
just it's a duplicate of the same white dude with dreadlocks, and they kind of float around.
Yes.
Someone says if I ever come to Poland, they will give me their homemade alcohol.
Oh.
Hell yes.
Great. Great. Just let us know where you live. We'll come there.
Hell yeah. Do you guys consider any other road trips in the future? Yeah, we have been. Like we talk about it fairly often, like other things, because
yeah.
in America specifically, there's not only like other famous highways we could do. Like there's one that goes through the top states, like over to Washington. But there's also just other places like we want to go to Tijuana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We want to go there.
So that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, there might be more videos on my channel from some kind of trips, road trips, because hopefully if the borders open or if we go through Mexico, my girlfriend is coming in like a month, hopefully, and if that happens, we will definitely travel with her and with Garrett, and we'll do some more road trips. What's else there?
Someone says, does high school in the U.S. look the same as in the movies?
Ah.
Actually, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you guys like got pretty much what it looks like. I mean, sometimes because you know how they'll have like they always show it like with the posters all over the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
There is that. So yeah, it's pretty accurate.
You have the lockers and stuff. We don't have lockers in Europe.
Yeah.
Or at least in Poland.
You don't have lockers?
Like not lockers like lined up in the hallways. Like there's not. It's not a thing. Like we just wear backpacks with all of our books to school.
Fair enough.
We don't keep them. Which I mean, the locker system is great. You just keep your stuff in the locker and you only take what you need.
I always get unlucky though. Every single year of high school, I had one of the thinner lockers. So like you get these really fat lockers that have all the space, and then you'll have sandwich just in like that, like a thin one, like where they just didn't have any more room.
Yeah.
I'd always get those ones. Do you like Peter's apartment? It has many innovative solutions. I agree that it has many innovative solutions, and I do like it.
Like the projector hanging above your head.
Yeah, by two crutches.
Ready to fall in any time. They don't.
They can't even see it. Yeah.
Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, there's the projector, just hanging above Garrett, on the crutches.
Yeah, I often wait for it to just fall and slam into my head and give me a concussion.
Okay, someone is asking in Polish, does like a public transport even work in America? Like
Wait, what?
trains and stuff, like do they even work in USA, and why planes are more popular, I guess?
Well, I don't have like a good gauge on like to compare it to like transportation anywhere else, but it's kind of a shit show. I would not really want to take the buses anywhere just because it's gross. Yeah. But the subways work pretty well. I mean, if I didn't have a car, I could get to Peter's house in like 12 minutes on the subway.
Yeah.
So that's pretty decent.
Okay. Let me add to it and also translate it into Polish because it was in Polish. So
right.
Tak, w sumie ten transport tutaj no jest słaby, to prawda, że jeśli chodzi o metro, niewiele tego jest. Jeśli chodzi o autobusy, są beznadziejne, nie przyjeżdżają na czas, przyjeżdżają raz na godzinę. Nie jest to niestety porównywalne do europejskiego systemu. A jeśli chodzi o samoloty, no to myślę, że ludzie je wybierają, żeby latać między Stanami po prostu ze względu na odległości. Tutaj są ogromne odległości, które trzeba pokonać. Samolot jest po prostu szybszą opcją. Ale pociągi tak, rzeczywiście nie ma dobrego połączenia pociągowego. Jest na przykład pociąg, który jedzie z Los Angeles do San Francisco, ale jest beznadziejnie wolny. Chyba zajmuje dojazd tam ze 12 godzin, bo to jest po prostu powolny pociąg, taki jakbyście jechali regionalnym w Polsce, który się zatrzymuje na każdej pojedynczej stacji. Po prostu nie mają do tego infrastruktury, a Stany są bardziej przystosowane do samochodów i samolotów. Ale tak, też niestety nad tym ubolewam, szczególnie, że nie mam samochodu. Okay.
I saw somebody pointed out that they're like in Poland. You guys were lucky if your bathrooms had like soap and paper towels in them.
Oh yeah.
That's the same here. Like there's a ton of memes that are pretty much accurate of like the bathroom in the high school at lunch, and it's just like people vaping or fighting or just like Mine was I was always the kid who would take a Sharpie and draw shit on the mirrors. So yeah, my doodles were all over the school.
Oh great.
Like, oh, I don't know where it went, but somebody asked, is it true that most people in the film industry work in the porn industry as well? I don't know about that. I think like there's probably a mix of people who probably would do that for extra money, but I think if you're working in the real industry, there's not much crossover to porn.
Yeah. You did drive a porn star, right?
I did. No, okay, I've driven a porn star and a porn producer. Yeah, it's just interesting people.
Yeah.
The porn producer was telling me all about how all the stuff he does for high quality in his work, and I was asking him how they make any money since 99% of porn is free.
Yeah.
But apparently it's lucrative.
How do they make money then?
I guess it's like because there is just a massive amount of people who do subscribe to specific porn sites, and I don't. If people watching, if you got like a subscription, cool, man, no judgment. I don't get it though because you can type in anything and you will find it.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I'd ever pay money or have a credit card linked to that.
Yeah.
I have not seen the movie 1917. It looks like it's cool, but like the whole point of the movie is kind of a gimmick.
Okay, there's a very interesting question in Polish. Is it true that American government is trying to accustom Americans for or like get them ready for zombie virus? Like, is it true
I hope
they're
not.
trying to prepare us for zombie apocalypse?
Man, I don't know. I'm more in the mindset that whatever the government's doing behind our backs is probably nefarious. So if they were doing something with zombies, they wouldn't give a shit about preparing us.
Yeah.
They'd be more like, let's get the people we want to live over here.
But there are people who are like obsessed with zombie apocalypse and actually prep for that. And,
But that's like the least likely one to happen.
Well, yeah, but
like I think it'd be more likely we get hit with a meteor and just gone,
true.
rather than a zombie happens. Like besides, you know, that one thing that like gets inside the ant's brain and like makes them climb up a tree and then kills them.
Yeah.
Like there's no way to transfer that to humans. So it's like I don't know how a zombie virus would happen.
Oh yeah, sorry, this question was in Polish, so I should probably translate it. Wait. No ja, więc Garrett generalnie mówił, że raczej chyba nie ma czegoś takiego, ale tak, rzeczywiście są ludzie, którzy wierzą w apokalipsę zombie i się do niej przygotowują, ale Garrett twierdzi, że raczej wcześniej by nas uderzył meteoryt i wszystkich zabił, niż by się stała apokalipsa zombie.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions it looks like right now.
Someone is asking, what do you think about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin?
See, at first I thought we were going to talk about Crypto the super dog.
What? What is
he's Superman's dog.
Okay.
Crypto.
Okay.
I love that guy. I don't know anything about cryptocurrency. I don't understand what mining is or how that works.
Yeah.
Every time I have gotten a couple people who are in my cars and they were like, because it's LA, and some of them are like, yeah, I just made 800 mil off of my crypto.
Oh my god.
And so I'm like, so how does it work? What is mining? And they're like, you know, you buy a computer and you set it up and it does its thing. And I'm like, but what does that mean? Like, how am I getting money out of owning a computer?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. But someone explained it to me once that it's kind of like you're betting, because the economy is so small and fragile that it fluctuates, it's like buying a stock when it's cheap. You're betting on the economy to fail at some point, so then you can buy it all then and then sell it when it reestablishes itself.
Got you.
I don't get it, man. I'm not the one to be doing it.
Nie chcę mi się tłumaczyć wszystkiego, ale Garrett generalnie powiedział, że niezbyt wie, o co chodzi z kryptowalutami, jak w nie inwestować, ale woził dużo ludzi Uberem, którzy próbowali mu to wytłumaczyć, ale raczej to nie dawało żadnych skutków. Ja sam bardzo bym chciał spróbować, próbowałem trochę, jeśli chodzi o inwestowanie stock market, how is it in Polish? Giełdę papierów wartościowych, chyba to się tak nazywa po polsku. Zamierzam spróbować, tylko muszę poczekać, aż będę miał tutaj wizę albo coś takiego, żebym miał mój social security number i mógł rzeczywiście zarabiać tutaj na tym.
Somebody wants to know if it's true you can own a gun at 18. I don't know, actually. I don't know the laws on guns.
It depends on the state, I guess.
Yeah, it
but
does.
I think you can in some states.
Isn't it? Because their point was they're like, you can own a gun at 18, but like you can't do other stuff. Like, I find it weird that I can go to war at 18. I can, but I like you can drink at 21, but I can't rent a car till I'm 25.
Yeah, that's
like that doesn't make any sense. Why can I go die for my country, but I can't rent a car?
Yeah.
Do I speak Polish? Cześć. Do house parties in the USA look the same as in the movies? Kind of like your example of American Pie. Like, yeah, I've been to a couple parties that were sort of like that, but that's more like romanticized. The craziest party I've ever been to only lasted 3 minutes, though.
Oh.
It was like a rager that was happening in someone's backyard, and the guy who invited me saw me, and it was like so many people were packed into this backyard, and he's up on this deck, and he's like, hold on, I'll get you a beer. And then he turns around, and the second he grabs the beer, all these cop sirens start going off,
God.
and then all of a sudden everyone's running into the woods and shit to get away. And I was like, I just got here, I'm not scared of police, so I climbed up the balcony and got my beer before I left.
Great. Okay, someone asking what language the live is going on, so let me just explain them again how we're doing the questions thing.
Okay.
Więc zasadniczo ten live, jeśli chcecie odpowiedź po angielsku, bo rozumiecie angielski bez problemu, to po prostu dawajcie pytania po angielsku, a jeśli chcecie, żebym wam przetłumaczył zarówno pytanie Garrettowi, jak i odpowiedź Garretta na polski, to po prostu piszcie pytania po polsku. Tak robimy tego live'a w tym momencie. Okay.
Someone wants to know if I've ever driven any of the Bloods or the Crips. I wouldn't know if I did, you know, like, I know that they wear, like, the bandanas that signify their color, but I wouldn't recognize that probably. But I have driven people in Compton and Inglewood, so it's possible. I've never been in like a gang shooting or anything though. Like I haven't. It would be funny if somebody called an Uber to then go do a drive-by shooting.
Oh my god.
Like they just go, just speed down this road.
Okay, give me a second. My camera is dying.
Oh no.
So let me just switch the batteries. So na chwilę wyłączy nam się video, bo muszę zmienić baterię w aparacie, ale to nie znaczy, że uciekamy. Po prostu.
Funny, they can see it.
Yeah, they can see it. My battery blinking. Okay, let me just przełączę się na chwilę na ekran startowy i zaraz wracamy. Tylko zmienię baterię.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, they can still hear us. I think so. The
Yeah.
microphone is working. Are they saying something?
Let's see. Well, a lot of them are telling you about the battery. That's funny.
Yeah. They're like, oh no, battery's dying.
Somebody asked if I've ever traveled to any interesting places. I've been to London once. I've been to Jamaica once. That's about it, though, that I can think of.
Okay.
They're pretty interesting.
We are back.
I've been to all the states that encompass Route 66, obviously. And so I've been to a lot of, like, in the U.S., but as far as, like, outside, it's just London and Jamaica.
Yeah. Just that. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, is it true that in California not having front license plates is illegal, but people still don't have it and police don't really care?
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You pretty much, you get it.
Yeah, well summarized.
They don't really care about that much. Can you sing something, Garrett? No. I don't know what I would sing if I could sing. Let's see.
Okay, there's like a series of questions to me in Polish, so let me just answer them quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
A więc mam tutaj pytanie do Piotra, jakie plany na najbliższe lata, jak tam u mnie, czy chodzę do amerykańskiego kościoła i czy byłem chociaż raz. A więc, jeśli chodzi o moje plany na najbliższe lata, to kończę studia w grudniu i po studiach planuję zaaplikować na OPT, czyli Optional Practical Training, czyli będę przez rok upoważniony do pracy w Stanach i w tym czasie będę próbował po prostu znaleźć jak najwięcej pracy w ciągu, w sensie jak najwięcej pracy w przemyśle filmowym jako operator po prostu. Pewnie większość będzie studencka praca, studenckie filmy i tak dalej, ale będę próbował. A jeśli chodzi o kościoły, niestety nie chodzę do kościoła. Prawdę mówiąc, nawet nie wiem, gdzie miałbym iść, bo tu jest po prostu tyle różnych wyznań, tyle różnych odłamów kościoła, że nawet nie wiem, gdzie w mojej okolicy bym znalazł normalny katolicki kościół, który przypominałby chociażby mszami polskie kościoły. Także nie, byłem tu w kościele chyba raz albo dwa, tak po prostu, żeby zobaczyć kościół, ale nie chodzę tu regularnie. Okay, continue. Is there żubrówka in US? It's a Polish vodka. It's pretty...
Oh, I mean, probably. There's a lot of places you can get imported alcohol.
There's,
so.
yeah, I don't think... I haven't seen żubrówka in America. I saw a couple different ones. I think I saw Wyborowa and I saw Belvedere. Belvedere is a pretty like famous imported vodka that you can see it actually in different countries.
It's too bad we don't get the purple stuff though.
The Natura.
Someone asked, do I have any European roots? Yeah, my family goes back to Czechoslovakia, Denmark, and Ireland. So, I'm a weird mix. Someone else asked, what is the situation in the U.S. with healthy food? Well, trans fat is legal here, so I think that's kind of the downfall of man for the most part. Everything is kind of unhealthy, even when it is healthy. So,
yeah, it's like it's also very divided. Like you can, like you can go to places that obviously it's very unhealthy food, but then there are places that are only like super healthy.
Yeah,
I
will say that's like a California thing for the most part.
Yeah, that's true. But those are usually super expensive, and we can't afford those, so we just eat unhealthy food.
Exactly, like $15 for a salad.
Yeah,
a hamburger's a salad. It's got vegetables on it.
Exactly. And it's only like, I don't know, $6-7.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to McDonald's and get a burger for $1.
Yeah, there we go.
It's not real food, but...
What do you think, there's a Polish question 3 times the same question. What do you think about? I think it's called Masons in English. It's like a separate religion.
The Freemasons?
I think so.
Is that
I
what you
think
mean, the
that's what it is.
Freemasonry?
They have this sign with like a V and like a some kind of thing,
That's
yeah.
it's cartography tools.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're not a religion, or they're linked to religion, but they're basically like Christians, I think, or maybe Catholic. But
Okay.
but no, they're like the secret society. Like our founding fathers were all Freemasons.
That's true, yeah.
And back in like I do know a little bit about this because I was writing a screenplay where I had to research a lot about like the 1700s.
Yeah.
And the Freemasons was legitimately just like a really high scale club back in the day. So a lot of powerful people were involved in it. And they like, they hid stuff in architecture. So they're cool. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
But supposedly they still exist, but we don't really know like to what extent they exist.
Yeah. That's a funny thing. So my mom just texted me, and she said maybe Garrett should drink something, give him something, be friendly.
Peter made me a coffee.
There we go. My mom, this is Garrett's coffee.
It's a wonderful coffee.
Exactly. He has a coffee. I'm not a bad host, okay?
Did I look parched?
I don't know, maybe. Okay. What's next? Oh, someone is screaming in Polish that hamburger is not a salad.
Okay, wait, no, let me go on a rant about this one. What is a salad, guys? You've got lettuce, you've got tomatoes in there, you've got other vegetables, sometimes onions, you've got pickles.
Yeah.
What is on a hamburger? All of those things, except
Exactly.
there's a chunk of meat and some bread. Oh, but wait a second. What's in a salad? Those little like chunks of bread that are deep fried?
Exactly.
Like, that's not healthy, and they're not. What are those called? Croutons?
I guess.
Croutons are not healthy. If you put them in a salad, you ruin the salad. So don't give me shit about a hamburger.
How old were you?
Salad is a hamburger. Now,
Yeah,
I've
there
won.
we go.
I've won the
You
debate.
won, yes. How old were you when you first tried alcohol?
I don't actually know. I don't have like a good like story like that. I think my dad gave me a sip of his beer once. So
Okay.
maybe like 10.
How old were you when you like got drunk first time?
I mean, I guess high school, so like 16, 17. I didn't really get like crazy drunk until I actually came out here, and I remember going to a party with my one of my first roommates, Curry. You know him, they don't. But yeah, and that one I remember like we did like pre-game like vodka shots, then like went to there. I think I downed a whole Fireball like thing there, which is nasty. Don't drink Fireball.
What is Fireball actually?
It's like cinnamon garbage.
Yeah, okay.
But I was so drunk I didn't taste it. I just downed the whole bottle.
Yeah.
College parties.
Yeah.
Donkey or elephant?
Oh, that's
Do you mean animal or politics?
what? How is it in context of politics?
Well, in the U.S. political systems, Democrats are the donkey. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Oh, so maybe that's what they're
Republicans
asking for.
are the... I assume so. Otherwise, that's a
Yeah.
very strange animal comparison in
Yeah,
like
it is.
wildlife.
Yeah.
If we're talking nature, elephant all the way. If we're talking politics, I'm a libertarian, so neither. We don't have an animal that I know of. Does the U.S. still have a problem with drugs? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I think it's moved away. Like, we used to be really obsessed with, like, Reagan hated marijuana, and that was very funny to watch his PSAs. But now it's more like opioids are the issue. So, I don't actually know anything about that, though. I have zero exposure to that kind of stuff.
Someone is saying, boys help me, what's the most popular way to get a job with my Polish master's degree from chemistry in California? We don't know much about chemistry.
Yeah, we're not.
But
I don't know. I just know that like California is a good place for science, though, as far as
they
jobs.
have a lot of great universities here. And
have you applied to any jobs?
Yeah,
That's a good way to start.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you know English well, firstly you will need an English test probably, like a TOEFL test or whatever it's called. But besides that, I think you should definitely apply, and I'm sure a job in chemistry in California will be much better paid than in Poland. So please do.
You might even have a better chance just because like the fact that you come from such a diverse background and you have a master's degree, that'll stick out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, most of these are in Polish now. One of them said, "Is it true that in LA the dealers come to you on their own?" Oh, I don't know. Like there aren't really dealers for like weed anymore.
I did have one encounter on the Hollywood Boulevard. Someone just came to me and asked me if I want shrooms.
Really?
Yeah.
And you said no?
Yeah. He's just some weird guy on the sidewalk.
Hey man, you want some mushrooms? It's like you say yes and he sells you portobello. That's what I would do. Do you believe in evolution? Upside down smiley face. Yes. To me, it makes sense.
How is it with English tests for a job with degree from England University? I'm not sure what you mean. English tests when you graduated from England? I'm not sure. I just know about the tests, the international test that you do if you go to a university in America, and that's the TOEFL test or whatever it's called, TOEFL or ELTs. Those are the two tests. They're the most popular ones. The TOEFL is the one I took.
I do see somebody keeps asking if I'm seriously a libertarian. No, it's just something you say when you don't want to be too much pushed into the conservative side. I'm from the Midwest. It's mostly conservative, but I'm more of in the middle, so that kind of falls into libertarian. But I don't practice any one like wholeheartedly. Garrett, can white men say the N-word to black men? No.
Yeah, no, that's a very bad thing.
It's very taboo.
It's worse than cursing.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Like most people in LA don't really give a shit if you curse.
Yeah.
But like you might in the other states you might.
That is a problem.
Yeah, you can't just say the N-word.
Yeah. But just in Poland we don't have any like word that would be really bad to say. I mean, I guess they are. I don't know. Do you guys have any idea of Polish words that would be very offensive and you would get beaten up on the street if you said it? I don't know.
Yeah, you could get shot over saying the N-word. It's just you don't do it.
Yeah, but in Poland, we don't have many black people in Poland, so it's just like there's nobody to offend unless there's just other white people who really care about black people. But yeah,
White
it's
knights.
not that big of a problem.
Your car is a Volkswagen T1 or T2? Type 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1976 was its manufacture date, though it's considered a 1977 because the sell date.
Yeah. So I'm asking how much weed costs in LA.
Depends. Sometimes you can get a joint for $6.
Yeah,
sometimes you can get like
a
nicer joint in like the 12-15 range.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is what your mom loves to hear.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, fortunately, my mom doesn't know English that well. Like, I think she's just watching to see and cheer for me. My dad can understand more, definitely.
So your next call with them might be kind of interesting.
Yes.
I see my name, but all the questions right now are in Polish.
Which ones do you want me to choose?
Yeah,
oh yeah. Oh, he's just saying you have to see Poland.
Oh, yeah, I want to.
Yeah. He might come to Poland.
Living in San Francisco or San Diego, and why?
Mm.
I've been to both. San Francisco, I wouldn't want to live there because it's like a bowl. You get stuck and all the hills go really high up and there's no way out. San Diego's cool. My brother's stationed there as a Marine, so I guess I wouldn't mind living there.
Mm. Oh, we're over 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so let's do like the last 10 minutes of the live.
Okay.
So just give us some questions. We'll choose the best ones. If you guys want us not to miss the questions, you can always do super chat and do donates, and this way we will see the question for sure. But hey, we got 5 zloty so far. That's great.
Yeah.
We'll have. I mean, that's like $2.50.
That is
something like that.
That is quite a bit.
Yeah.
We could take that to 7-Eleven. We could get 2 teas.
Yeah, there we go. We can share a tea. That's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Somebody asked if I had anything to do with the attack on the Capitol.
What?
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's so funny because it wasn't really much of an attack.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of people walked inside the building and went, yeah.
Just wandered around taking photos.
Yeah, I know it's serious though. Like some people did get hurt, but like I had nothing to do with it. I'm not in Washington, but. Yeah.
Did you have cheerleaders in your high school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Most high schools do. It's like it's kind of like a club, you know, like just go join it.
Okay, someone's asking me in Polish how much living in USA costs in general. So I'll answer in Polish. Więc to zależy od stanu. Różne stany mają zupełnie różne ceny. Kalifornia jest jednym z droższych, ale już mówiłem wcześniej, że zazwyczaj trzeba sobie liczyć na około $1300–1500 miesięcznie, żeby przetrwać tutaj w Kalifornii. Około 1000 minimum za najmniejszą kawalerkę. Ja płacę 1000 właśnie dolarów. Około 300 za jedzenie. Alright, let's go. What about Polish jokes? Are they still popular in US?
They're not like widespread anymore, but I know that I've got family in Michigan, and in Michigan they have a very big Polish population, or they used to, and so my grandpa would used to say those a lot. I don't know any off the top of my head, but he would rattle them off.
Hey, another person paid us five zloty.
That's 4
Thank
T's.
you. Ooh, we have 4 T's. Yes. Great. I can't wait for my tea.
Thank you, man.
That would be almost like 2 beers, maybe even.
Ooh.
What must you do to work in USA?
Get a job.
Yeah.
That's typically the first
I guess
part.
it's more about for a person from another country.
Oh. Well, the nice thing is, if you ever hear that there's just no jobs, that's really not true.
Yeah.
There's always places hiring, so it's there's plenty that's open for work.
Let me just add in Polish. Zasadniczo, żeby pracować w Stanach, musisz mieć wizę pracowniczą, czyli wizę F1? Nie pamiętam który to jest numer jej. F1 to jest studencka, ale potrzebujesz wizy pracowniczej, a do tego potrzebujesz mieć kogoś w Stanach, kto za ciebie poświadczy, że chce cię zatrudnić, jakąś firmę albo jakiegoś pracodawcę, który rzeczywiście powie, że tak, chcę go zatrudnić, dajcie mu wizę. Także to jest głównie potrzebne do pracy w Stanach. Okay.
Someone's asking, what state do you laugh at the most? Definitely Florida is one of them.
Yes.
We have all the Florida man jokes, and the craziest thing about any Florida man meme is that they're all true.
One thing in Polish. Ktoś mnie pyta, jak wysyłać donaty. Słuchajcie, ja ich dużo nie używałem, ale wiem, że tam w miejscu, gdzie macie do wpisania komentarz, jest taki mały znaczek albo dolara, albo wy macie złotówkę, nie wiem co to jest, ale na pewno obok emotikonek tam jest guzik do wysłania donate'ów. Nie wiem dokładnie. Okej.
What else are they asking?
Well, it's just Polish.
It's just Polish.
Czy planujecie nagrać jakiś film, coś jak na Netflix, wyrysowany? Are we planning to record a film that would go to Netflix? Something directed by you?
Well, that's the dream, right?
Yeah, that's the dream.
That'd be great.
Awesome.
I don't know where they're at. I mean, my people have to reach out to their people. You know, they have to get all the contracts in order.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But one day.
Someone is asking if you can read his name.
Wait, who?
The third comment.
Łukasz Kalowerzo. Łukasz Kalowerzo.
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, Łukasz Kołowerzo.
What?
Łukasz Kołowerzo.
Łukasz Kalowerzo.
Yeah, żo.
I like your name, man. I don't know if I'd ever be able to say it, but it's pretty good.
Oh, another 5 zloty.
Yay!
Thank you.
What are we at, 6 T's now?
Well, we can almost get a lunch now.
Yay, there we go.
Thank you guys for sponsoring our lunch today. We'll
That's
definitely
fantastic.
need it. I'm pretty hungry.
Plus we have a road trip ahead of us.
Oh yes, yeah, actually we're going to Vasquez Rocks, which is an amazing place, and that's for recording my next vlog. I mean my next vlog. I'm working on 2 videos right now, and the next one will be about different filming locations in LA. So we have a pretty cool road trip ahead of us today. Your top 3 books. Do you read books?
Yeah, I read books. I haven't read one in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. I read Ready Player One when it came out.
Someone is. Wait. The hardest part of doing a movie.
The hardest part, I think. Okay, the movies, it gets hard if you don't plan well. So the hardest part is sitting down a month, 2 months, 3 months in advance and going, what is every possible thing that could happen, and how am I prepared for it? Because it's really easy to just go we'll figure it out as it happens, and then if you set up a movie like that, you're not prepared at all, and it kind of just will fall apart. And that's the hardest thing.
That's true.
So.
And I see a person that just gave us €5, not zloty.
Look at that.
So that's a lot. That's more than dollars.
Yeah.
That's more than $5.
All right.
Thank you, Wojtek. Oh my god! That's 100 zloty over there. Someone just gave us 100 zloty.
Holy shit!
And there's a question with that attached, and it's asking, czy paliłeś kapcia pod sklepem, which basically means did you... how is it called in English when you basically like keep like burning your wheels in your car, just like...
Oh,
I don't know how to explain
burnout.
it. Burnout? It's called
Yeah.
burnout? Okay.
So he's asking what about?
He's asking if you ever done it like in front of a store, specifically, I guess on the parking lot or whatever.
You can't really do it with my bus, but I actually have done it in the car I used to drive
I
Uber.
just imagine your bus doing it.
Yeah.
It would be so
I
funny.
can just put on the e-brake and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have done that and made the tires smoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
A więc jako, że pytanie jest po polsku, to tak, Garrett mówi, że nie robił tego swoim busem, byłoby to dosyć ciężkie, chociaż bardzo chciałem to zobaczyć, ale robił to innym samochodem, tak zdecydowanie. I jeszcze raz ogromne dzięki za 100 zł. Wow, 100 zloty, that's, I don't know what we can get for that. We can get another couple lunches.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Maybe some gas.
I didn't even think that people will do the donating things, but I'm super
Yeah, you guys
surprised.
are awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Someone wants to know what my plans are for the rest of the day. Well, we're gonna go. We're going up to Vasquez Rocks to film something for his vlog, and then I'm gonna get back to work probably in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So, back to the old grind.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look at that. Wait,
What?
is that euro or?
Yeah, that's €2.
Yeah,
Wow, thank you.
fantastic, awesome.
Oh, he's greeting us from Rotterdam.
Ooh,
You
I
know
don't know
where
where
it
that is, but I like the name.
Can you guess which country in Europe?
Rotterdam. Can I have a hint?
It's west side of Europe.
What does that mean?
West
Never
coast
eat
of Europe.
soggy waffles. West. Rotterdam.
They
Germany.
have a big port there for
Big port. Denmark?
close, very close.
I don't know what's close to Denmark.
They have legal weed there.
I don't
A
know.
lot of bikes.
Wait. A lot of. Oh wait, no. Okay, bikes. Is it? Wait, is it where Churabog? Is it that?
What?
Remember that movie we had to watch with the umbrellas of Churabog? Is it that
maybe.
country?
I don't remember where the movie was in. They have also a lot of tulip flowers and a lot of windmills.
Sweden?
No,
I don't know those
it's
countries.
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Ah,
Yes.
yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Mm,
Well, I guess now you know how much I know about the western countries of Europe. What's your favorite part of Fast and Furious saga? I've only seen 2 of the films in the series. I've seen the first one, which is just about street racing, and I've seen Tokyo Drift, which is about drifting.
mhm,
So I'm gonna go with that movie.
mhm.
I like the part where they drift.
Great.
Can you tell us any joke about Florida? I don't know any jokes about Florida. It's just like you'll see news headlines that are jokes in of themselves because
Yeah.
they're real. It'll be like Florida man sticks head inside of alligator. Guess what happened?
Okay, I think we're gonna come to an end pretty shortly. Especially that it's after 1 and your parking meter is, I think.
Oh God, that's right. I need to go put quarters in the meter.
Yes. So yeah, I think we have to finish. So yeah,
Yeah.
guys. So thank you for the live. If you wanna send some donates or whatever, do that to sponsor our next lunches. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. Dziękuję serdecznie wszystkim Polakom, którzy oglądali. And yeah.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun.
Yeah, we should probably do not very soon, but we should do another one like that.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
absolutely.
fun answering questions, especially doing this conversation between Poland and America. It's a lot of fun.
And it's so cool that we can just like bridge the gap between like how many miles is it to Poland?
Oh yeah,
It's like thousands.
thousands.
But it's like it's so cool that we can just
9,000,
talk
I
like
think.
to each other one to
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's amazing. All right, so yeah, thank you guys. Dziękujemy serdecznie i widzimy się w moim kolejnym vlogu. Na YouTubie nie zapomnijcie zajrzeć na kanał Garretta, który jest w opisie pod filmikiem. I'm talking about your channel.
Oh, cool.
Which is a link in the description. Yeah, please go subscribe to him because there's more videos coming up. You said like 4 vlogs that you're
Yeah.
working on. Yeah, there we go.
I think you're in 2 of them too.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And another $100.
Hey!
I mean zloty.
Who
Last
came up with
question.
the idea for punching Peter in the face at the? That was me.
That was Garrett. Yes, my initial idea was just to like have me finishing the vlog, and then someone knocks to the door, and then I come out, and it's Garrett just saying hi. But Garrett was like, "Hey, what if I just punch him in the face?" Yeah, that was a great idea.
Yeah, I thought that was fun.
Alright. Bardzo, bardzo dziękuję Arturowi za te ogromne donaty. Po prostu postawiłeś nam global kilka obiadów. And another donate. Love your videos, especially Route 66. Thank you so much. 13 zloty.
Thank you.
Alright, that's another little lunch or a couple drinks.
Absolutely,
Alright.
and cheers.
Yeah, thank you guys again, and we'll see you in the next video. And that's the end. End stream. Bye.